I forgot I had my speaker over there. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all, something is wrong. First of all, I got a speaker all the way over there. Thanks, y'all. Look, my birthday is going terrible as usual. So, give me a second. Look, for one, I can't find the pants that I was gonna wear with this. For one, let's start when it first started to really get funny. It started to get funny yesterday. I noticed it. But the reason why I know that this ain't no hex or curse is because this has been happening my whole entire life. But, um, I forgot you and my brother got the same birthday. Thanks, y'all. Thanks. Thanks, boys. But yeah, these aren't the pants I was gonna wear with this outfit. However, it does look fine with the outfit, right? I chipped my pedicure that I just fixed like how many days ago? And then on top of that, like just everything going wrong. Dang, birthday girl, be looking fine, shorty. Y'all are nice. I'm sad. Y'all are nice. I'm sad. I hope I actually don't cry, but you see how my eyes are crying. I'm crying, y'all. I'm sure whatever you wear, you stay high. Yo. Y'all are funny. Oh my lord, man, your birthday ain't going on. Man, my birthday never goes right. Quit acting so cute. My birthday never goes right, y'all. Like never in my life has it went right. How long you took you to grow your hair? My hair looks okay. That's one thing that I am happy about. My hair looks okay. But everything just is kind of going wrong. So, whatever. It's your birthday. Same as me. Happy birthday now. I hope your birthday is going better than my birthday. I hope your birthday's going better than my birthday. Which I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I got a king. Wait until my birthday. Jealous. What does that mean? What does that mean, Angel? I'm confused. I'm trying not to cry, but you see how my eyes turn red? They'll say your birthday never goes right. The craziest thing about it is every year I try to manifest. I mean, for a lack of a better word, every year I try to manifest that my birthday will go fine, and it doesn't matter like how much I plan and prepare things in advance. It doesn't matter how much I plan things in advance. This always happens. Thanks, Mike Dizzy. So I'm kind of just like, there's no point in me crying about this because what the freak? This happens every year. Why the freak am I gonna sit here and cry over something that happens every single year? It was officially my birthday not too long ago, by the way. Meaning, officially my born time. Just demons doing demon shit. Nothing to worry about. I guess. I don't really look, Moif. The part of the reason why I don't celebrate my birthday is because this is what happens when I try to celebrate it. Every time I have tried to celebrate my birthday, this happens. So that's why I don't celebrate it. How old am I? Every time I try to plan my birthday, this happens. So I don't even care about it. So whatever. It's just another day. Somebody said birthdays are a satanic ritual. Just play you some nice music and vibe out. Yeah. Hey Nicole. How you doing, Nicole? Thanks, Ryan. I'm starting to think it is. I will never forget. I think it was when I feel like hmm, I look tired, Nicole. I'm low key tired of this bullshit. Nah, I'm literally on the verge of crying. On the verge of crying. Nikki, hi girl, missed you. Somebody said, "Shut up, Moa." When Nicole and Moa are in here together, it's so funny. Yeah, it's my birthday. What did I eat for dinner? So look, I just canceled my dinner plans. Literally, right before I got up here, I just canceled my dinner plans because I was just like, yo, nothing's going right today. And then I started PMSing yesterday. I could tell because my cramps started coming on. I'm like, what in the world? But honestly, I'm actually okay. The reason why I am happy, this is going to sound so evil probably, but the reason why I'm happy that I started PMSing is because that's when I'm the strongest spiritually. So if anybody like is disturbing me, like doo doo garbage, if he disturbs me and I'm on my cycle or about to be, my manifestations is more powerful. Thanks, Nicole. She said, "Happy birthday, May the 4th be with you, Jewel." Thanks. It was your birthday last week. It's my official birthday today. Today's my official birthday on May 4th. But I've been told you guys like maybe 2 weeks ago. I was like, I'll probably be up here on live with you guys on my birthday. I had a feeling something like this could potentially happen, but I was just speaking the best. Thanks, Mustafa. Thanks, Mustafa. I just been trying to manifest the best outcome for my birthday. Honestly, I had such a lovely like I was talking to my spiritual team and they gave me a really good confirmation earlier today. I was like, oh, that is so sweet. So it's just everything else. Yeah, I don't know. You sent me a message, Nicole. Was that you with the presents? Was that you, Nicole, with the presents? Y'all keep saying don't cry. Y'all gonna make me cry. And I'm trying my hardest not to. Trying my hardest not to. Jeremiah, you're right because. Ooh, hold on. I'm so happy you said that. I can use my vanilla milkshake candle. It's kind of like a birthday theme, and because of the sprinkles. I'm going to go get a lighter and I'm gonna light this. It smells good. Let me. Give me a second. I'll also just block somebody too. Give me a second. My butt looks cute in these pants, though, don't it? At least my butt looks good. I feel like I look really good because lately I've been kind of like looking at my weight up here and I just been like, dang, I should focus on my midsection. Did a sprinkle fall? A sprinkle just fell. Ooh, I lost it. Sorry. Who am I apologizing to? Thanks, spiritual team, for being here with me, though. My spiritual team is the best. They're the best. So look, this is my birthday candle. Hopefully it gets rid of negative energy, right? That's not all that was. Jury, don't do that. You don't have the nail polish. Read the chat, girl. Hold on. Moab, tell them thanks, bro. Them pants fire. Thanks, Moab. These aren't the pants that I was going to wear today. Nicole, chill out. Did I read everything? I already read everything. You have to go out and celebrate this your day. I didn't see it. That's good, Nicole. Nicole, that's good that you didn't get grounded. How you doing? But yeah, hopefully this candle will help, right? Y'all are funny in the chat. I'm looking hot, thanks. Everything happens for a reason. What if something went wrong while you went out to eat? Blessings and everything. Well, look, this morning it rained, right? And I was just like, trying to keep my spirits up. I was like, you know what? It's cool. I got like a nostalgia feel from it being like raining on a Sunday. So I was like, oh, cool, kinda. I knew I was gonna wear my hair straight today, so I finally washed my hair. I also have like a weird thing with washing my hair in the shower while it's raining or thunderstorming. Because I will never forget when my older sister, oh, clothes on the house flipper is here. Oh, thanks. Well, congratulations, Blue Green. You see me over here talking about my crap birthday. You want to tell us about you closing on the house? Yeah, timing is beautiful. Your celebration should be you refusing to let negativity interfere with your energy sacred. Yeah, no. So, I just been trying to ignore all the BS. It's my birthday. I'll cry if I want to. Exactly. Hello from DC. Happy birthday to you. Look amazing. Thanks. My eyes are amazing. Thanks. So, why are you asking me if I'm mad at you? I love you, but girls that read cards are crazy. You're so beautiful today. Thanks, y'all. What's my favorite type of birthday cake, Joel? That's a good question. I'm actually upset that now that I canceled dinner because now I'm about to get hungry again. You always beautiful, but today you look especially lovely. Oh, thank you. Everyone subscribe and like this girl's video. So, yeah. My birthday freaking sucks. The only thing I'm happy about is the fact that I started PMSing the other day, so I know my manifestations to allow to prey on somebody's downfall who's been bullying on me is going to expedite and work super fast and swift. That's the only thing I'm really holding on to right now to say, yeah, I'm happy. Like, you would pick the wrong time to sit here and try to do weird stuff towards me. That's the only thing I'm really happy about. You're gonna cook for me? Awesome. Happy birthday, tell Nicole to chill. I will never tell Nicole to chill. F you, Blue Green. F you. And your bogus ass house flipping. IKEA. Hey. Welcome, Adrian. You may need to pull cards on yourself to see what comes. I never thought about that. Give me a second. What question should I ask Jeremiah? Jeremiah, what question should I ask? Jewelry, what's your favorite cake? My favorite cake? Um, that's a good question. I really don't know. Um, Sometimes I do like chocolate cake, but I don't always like chocolate cake. I usually like, I like, I really am big on like the icing flavor. Is that how you describe a cake you like? Because why am I feeling like I have a hard time describing what kind of cake I like? Like, what the heck? That is crazy to me right now. Shit, I'm sorry. Honestly, didn't know it was your birthday. Hope you didn't get a bad vibe. It's okay. The warrant caught up to me. LOL. I just got out yesterday. It was only 6 days ago. Adrian, that's crazy. You got out and look, you're a member on the channel, by the way. Somebody, one of my other members gifted it to you. So you got out and you're a member. What's in the future? Or to see if someone's sending negative energy? Let's see. I already prayed earlier in today because I knew I was going to do some reading. So let's just see what does come out. But thanks, Spirit, for being here with me. Thanks for clear our grid messages. Let me back up. Let's see. Can you reveal is anybody singing that? Somebody from a distance, yeah. Yeah, somebody from a distance. This person could be a Capricorn and they're toxic. Let's see why. Do we need a reason why? The reason why this person, they want things to stagnate and to slow up in my life, especially finances. Let's see what their outcome's going to be. The outcome is going to be that while they're trying to slow up my progress and my money, a lot of things is going to be failing to first of all, this person's going to have no love life. And also, it's like whatever, I heard sanctuary, but like their practice, this person's practice that's working against me is going to go, I heard down under, like it's going to go under. What's the outcome for me? What's the outcome for me? Yeah, because nothing. Somebody sending me work doesn't work on me because the reason why people waste their time sending me negativity is the fact that like I just saw some mints, and I was about to say so fresh and so clean. Like you can't send a curse on somebody who it's not even a vibrational match for somebody like me. So that's why when people do workings like this, it only backfires. This is backfiring on them right now. This person could be overseas or over. This person could be overseas. Let's see why. The outcome. The outcome is that this person is not going to. Funny. I think the outcome is that I'm going to see through this. Hold on. Let me use my doodle deck just for kicks and giggles, like to see. I'm gonna ask the question about the outcome again. Thank you, Spirit. Can you reveal what's the outcome? My outcome. My outcome is recovery. My outcome is recovery. So even though this person's doing this, my outcome is recovery. Hold on, he told me to take this. And also, my outcome is Ace of Pentacles. Isn't that crazy? They're trying to slow up my career. Like, they're trying to stagnate me in career. Meanwhile, they're not ever going to have a happily ever after in love, and their business is going down under. Another outcome is the fact that I can see through this. I'm a person that could literally like do stuff with my eyes closed. My outcome is that I like whatever they're trying to take or do, I'm going to recover it from it. Not to mention Ace of Pentacles. So that's like a business opportunity. Ironic, isn't that what they were trying to attack? Also, stability, new abundance, money is coming. Thanks, Holy Spirit. Page of Wands. Also, confidence is my outcome. New journeys, fearlessness, and enthusiasm. So yeah, thanks. Spiritual warfare at an all-time high, especially on the weekends. especially on my birthday. Like for some reason, people try to really like do the most terrible, egregious things to me for no reason, just because I exist, just because they don't like the fact that I'm blessed and highly favored. Like whoop de freaking do. Imagine the Most High God seeing this, and he'd be like, "Oh, just because somebody keeps on trying to ruin your birthday for you, let's just make you up. Let's just take you up a couple million easy. It's gonna look so easy." Just to spite these people. They wanted to ruin one day out of your year that you was gonna celebrate and make special. Let's just make you go up a couple mil. Real fast. Real fast. Look, they're gonna be the ones in lack of funds, failure, deceit, bad investment. That's what they're trying to wish on me. And the whole entire time, it's like I'm balanced despite ups and downs and juggling life, finances, whatever the freak. Your energy, they want to dim your light. But the thing about it is, if people think dimming my light is me being emotional, that's stupid. Thanks, Mr. 313. He said happy birthday, knucklehead. Thanks to everybody who sent me birthday wishes in the chat, especially if I didn't read yours out loud. I apologize. I was kind of like looking at stuff. Why are you ignoring me? What the freak? I'm not ignoring you. Why you should wish onto others what you want for yourself. Yeah, that's true. But the reason why these people do stuff like this is because they're not like wise. What's your question, 9mm? Straight out, don't overdo it on the makeup. PR optional. What is Louise talking about? Jewelry, I sent you a text. I'm gonna check in a second, Nicole. Why do you say birthday is weird? It just was like weird stuff happening. I might still go out tonight. It's super early, by the way. I haven't ate dinner because I canceled my dinner. However, I might still go out. I'll take y'all with me. How about that? What the hell? You want to be my housewife? Why would I want to be your housewife? 9mm. Why would I want to be your housewife, though? Why would I want to be anybody's housewife? Is what I want to know. Who asked that question? Estoy enamorado. What did he say? En enamorado de usted. Hector, no Nintendo. Juju, happy birthday, Solar. Thanks. Hey, Jules, I came through earlier wishing you happy birthday, love. Honestly, I think between y'all and this candle and me doing this reading to see what the freak is going on, it helped me balance out really fast without having to cleanse my energy. Weird stuff is happening close to people moving funny, not being honest. My friend's son just died. Your friend's son just passed away? I'm sorry to hear that. Condolences. What I meant by do unto others is that Neville says if you send an energetic suggestion towards someone and they don't let it into their field, it will come back to you. Yeah, I didn't really let that into my field either. I was just gonna vibe out until it shook off. Capricorn is your sister sign, and so is Virgo. Capricorn is Meckley. Capricorn is not my whose sister sign? Yours, not mine. Scorpio is my sister sign. Me and Amore DT. Hector, no Nintendo, no Nintendo. Feel hurt struck. Look, I'm sorry to hear that, Carlos. Glad you feeling better. I am. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna shake it off. Why are you ignoring me? Kenneth, why do you keep saying I'm ignoring you? I'm not. I read your comments. Get a new mod, boycott Nicole. Why do y'all always come for Nicole out of all people? I be feeling like y'all got a weirdness on y'all. Yeah, something's wrong with y'all. Y'all always come for Nicole and upper. That's what I'm saying. You said you don't let it lower your vibration. It's your birthday. Project said y'all about to ride out. F that nigga. Oh my gosh. Look, we're gonna lock up. Aren't you a Taurus? Yeah, I'm a Taurus. And Capricorn and Virgo is not my sister signs. A sister sign is your sign that's the polar opposite, which means Sagittarius sister sign is Gemini. Cancer sister sign is Capricorn. Virgo sister sign is Pisces. Taurus sister sign is Scorpio. Aries sister sign is Libra, if I'm not mistaken. Stuff like that. Leo sister sign is Aquarius. Did I hit every sign? Gemini sister sign, I said that. Yeah, Gemini sister sign is Sagittarius. My fine. Say y'all signs and I'll tell you guys y'all sister sign. How old am I? Old enough to eat peanut butter and not choke. Eres mi benedición. Why does Hector not ever listen? Look, habla inglés, por favor. I always tell Hector I'm like English. He said I love you. look, look. I know te amo. I know te amo. I'm a Pisces. Pisces sister sign is Virgo. How old are you? He said me gusta. Caliente. Y'all are funny. How old are you? Can I send a dollar a year? Sure. Knock yourself out. Sagittarius sister sign is Gemini. Your hair is definitely on fleek. I just washed it, thanks. And you're over there glowing, little mama. Thanks. Y'all are so nice. I'm a Virgo. Is I'm ever gonna find someone? Kenneth, you ask me this every day. Yeah, I'm a. Thanks, Nicole. I'm 1,051 years old. Thanks, Nicole, for that. He said love forever. Look, gracias, Hector. Virgo and Sagittarius go well together. I'm not sure, but one thing I will say is that Virgo will irritate Sagittarius because Virgo's always going to point out the things that Sagittarius could do because Sagittarius at times has times to know better but not do better, and Virgo's going to notice that and they're going to be on their butt. Or the opposite is going to happen and Virgo's going to lose their mind. Happy birthday, my bro, and my homie, and my dude, and my girly, and you are the sweetest girl ever. You rock, and I hope you have a good birthday. Thanks, Weston, my bro, my homie, my dude. Thanks, girl. I appreciate you. She about 25, question mark. Y'all are crazy. Fire, Nicole, only need one mod. Why do y'all always try to come for Nicole, though? Like, that's the thing. Nicole barely be doing anything. Y'all be coming at her. I will lose my mind, Virgo. That's what I'm saying. Like, Virgos with Sag is okay, I guess. I just feel like Virgos are always going to notice things that Sag is going to say and not do. And it's either Virgos is going to rub off on Sag, which is highly unlikely. More than likely, Sag, because they want their freedom, they're going to look at that as like being suffocated. Then, yes, Virgo Capricorn is sister sign. Scorpio is your polar opposite in the zodiac, which is called a sister sign. The polar opposite is the sister signs. That's what I'm naming. What is Ace of Pentacles? That's what my that's what they said my outcome is. New business opportunities, financial abundance, gain. Okay, stability. Okay, why is this the only card that's bent up like this? All my other cards ain't bent up like this, which is what I noticed when I did this. Happy birthday. Thanks, Let's Get It Fitness, aka Big J. Thanks. I appreciate you. Hey Siri. What is Taurus sister sign? What is Taurus sister sign? Maybe I'm wrong, y'all. Let's see what it says. Scorpio is Taurus's sister sign, which is the polar opposite sign. Some people confuse a neighbor sign, like for Taurus, some people would confuse Aries and Gemini as like a sister sign. They're not sister signs. They're just like the neighboring signs. But all earth signs are not sister signs. Thank you, you're making my day. You're welcome. My mom's a Capricorn and I am a Cancer, so she's my sister sign. 100%, Nicole. What about Virgo and Gemini? Virgo and Gemini in theory work really well, but for some reason, kind of similar. It's kind of similar. Virgo, at some point in time, they do get a little bit upset at Gemini, but what keeps them with Gemini is Gemini is able to talk that talk sometimes to them, and it keeps them around. It keeps them guessing for a while, but I will be honest. Sometimes Virgos, they make themselves hard to please. Mac Lee, what is your goal here? You're going to continuously say, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is sister signs. Is that your goal, Mac Lee, to just be annoying at this point? Because you've been in here before being annoying as hell. You never heard something that you can Google? Why you ain't here perpetuating falseness? You just like being wrong and loud? Because we just try to correct you. I try to do it nicely. So you just won't think I'm a bitch. But it's going to get to a point where I just feel like something is wrong here. And it's obviously not me. I asked Siri just to make sure for your appeasement of your mind. You're gonna keep saying it. It's gonna get to a point where I'm like, I know I'm not the idiot. I need everybody in the chat to tell her how much it is. Say I'm on board. Look, gracias, gracias. Drop them birthday wishes. I don't forget, like and subscribe, y'all. Thanks. I hate Geminis, but I have to love them because my brother is one, and I have to love my brother. Annoying. Nicole, you're funny. I don't have any Geminis in my immediate family, which is interesting. However, my prom date was a Gemini. My prom date was a Gemini, though. But yeah. 67 here. Welcome to the live. So yeah. Let's pick up some of these cards. Where did I do? Here they are. You're not having a good day. Blue green, you don't have a good life. So why is that funny? You're in here laughing at what you perceive as me not having a good day. Do you believe you deserve to have a good day yourself, blue green, by any chance? Because like I said earlier, I don't think that y'all heard this part. Whenever I'm so close to my menstruation cycle, that's when it's really not a good idea for anybody to fuck with me. Because the most crazy things, it starts happening in your reality once you piss me off around that time. So who wants to play that stupid dangerous game? Let me know. Who wants to volunteer? Let me know. I can show you better, I can tell you. Hello? Hello? Thanks. Oh, okay. I'm on live right now. Oh, I heard him. Tell him I said thanks. I mean, I would yell, but okay. What kind of food? What is it? So what is it? Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm actually busy. I'm on live right now. Oh, I didn't even realize that he was here. I thought he was like dropping it off and leaving. Where's the other one at? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Bye. So why was Blue Green in here trying to celebrate what he thought was me having a bad day? Don't even worry about it, Blue Green. You on the list because we was trying to be cool with you. We was trying to be cool with you, but you just show yourself time and time again how you're a clown. Okay, bet. Let's see how your week goes. Let's see how your week goes, Blue Green. Who is Robot? I don't see this person. Oh, you're talking about Leon? He's like a teddy bear that wished to be a real person. He's like if a teddy bear wished to be a real person, and so he looks like a human, but he still has the residue of being a teddy bear. You said he's a robot. That's funny. I just stopped by to say happy birthday, gorgeous. Thanks. F them, girl. They jealous. 100%. It's just weird behavior. Like, is y'all cool? Is y'all good? Like, what? 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 Is y'all good? Is y'all cool? Ted, yes, he's the real life Ted. I'm coming back later to watch. Leon is AI generated. I agree. You say, yeah, have the kind of week you deserve, sir. 100%. Jury, check my text. Okay, let me check. Like, what? Who do that? Just in here laughing. You're having a bad day. Okay, nigga. I just told you. I was like, look, around certain times of the month, it's really not a good idea for people to try to come for me. I promise you. That's when if people even irritate me around certain times of the month. Oh, okay. Oh, Nicole, thank you. You're so sweet. Look, let me cover her number. This is what Nicole said to me, y'all. She's so sweet for that. Thanks, Nicole. Look, let me send you some hearts. You're gonna get back leaning like that. Relax and kick back, George. Maybe if I change my photo, then you'll believe me. I'm weak. Hold on. Y'all know I was leaning like that to read the chat. But y'all right, I can read the chat over here. Her back good. She carried. Did y'all see? I showed y'all earlier. Did y'all see? Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't like the time of the month when Dairy Queen shuts down the ice cream machine for scheduled maintenance. Usually on the 15th, they'll come for me that day. Exactly. Look, at least you, I think you kind of get it. Yeah, what's up? Okay, I'm gonna be down there in a second. I'm gonna let that between me and my spiritual thing. Give me a second. Y'all, I think it's y'all that's about to irritate me. I don't think it's anything else but y'all about to irritate me. I think I'm actually in a good mood. I'm trying to psych myself out. Oh, your smile finally. I think I'm trying to put myself in a bad mood. I still might go out tonight, honestly. It's still super early. I'm about to go get my dinner and bring it up here with you guys, I think. So I think. Hopefully it doesn't take me that long. Give me a second, you guys. I'll be back. ordered it off of Instacart though. I never did it before. Do I need to, how do I do it with the receipt? I'm gonna try. But thanks y'all. Y'all are still here. Thanks y'all. I just ate, my bad. I wanted to come back up here, but I guess I had to. I guess it's polite to talk to people when they bring you stuff. So, I almost spilled something on my shirt, but it fell right here. Let me make sure I don't got no. Let me make sure I don't got no food. Give me a second. Where's all my messages? Why can't I see my messages? I'm back, y'all. Do I have something in my teeth? Hey, Madison. What's up, neighbor? Happy birthday. Let's go karaoke. I'm down, Josh Turner. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I can get them to take me to go to karaoke. Would y'all come with me? What? Nobody waiting on you, Ray? I thought it was like happy birthday to me. Thanks, y'all. I guess I'm crazy. I never looked at the boobs. I had some really nice pizza. I didn't even take a picture of it. Happy birthday, Pooks. Thanks, Madison. Y'all trying to go with me to karaoke? You two gonna flag me somehow. I want to do something else fun, but I just can't think of what that could be right now. She back. I miss you, friend. Wish I was that fool you just clean up. Sorry, y'all. Do y'all think I pick my nose too much? Because I think I grew up around boys too much. I be doing mannish stuff, like picking my nose. Did you have birthday dinner? Yeah. Jury, the one of BT squad is being a bitch. They always are. That's nothing new. Nicole, you think you could just diss anybody because you got people to back you up. Look, Nicole, you might as well time out T Squad. Time him out for like a minute. Only if you flip an Aaliyah song tonight. I'm sorry. I love karaoke. If you pick your nose, wish I was the booger. Let's go. It just, for real, my nose be itchy. But I know that's unladylike. I took a decorum class before though. Nicole got school tomorrow. I took a decorum class, so I actually know. You look like you ready for that video shoot. You're not judging me. I do stuff so y'all can actually judge me sometimes. So, what type of pants are those? So these are some cute pants. They have a zipper in case you wanted to wear them more flared, open. But right now I have the zipper down. But they're pretty cute. Jewel, see 1 in a million by Leo. Your love is 1 in a million. It goes on and on and on. Oh, them fly as F. I know. These aren't even the pants I was gonna wear today. I can't find those. Those are cute. They're like this. They're this material on the front, and then they're this material on the back of the pants. I think those would have been elegant. I'm a great singer. Thanks, Madison. Madison, where you at? Let's link up for my birthday. Madison is my neighbor too, by the way. She cute with her outfit. It does work well with her complexion. My birthday sucks. I know I can't eat cake with you, but I can send you one. Happy birthday, Jewel. Thanks, Nicole. Nicole, you're so sweet. People hit me up like that have never hit me up, and well, I'm lying, but there's some people who hit me up. Each one breach one. Is he still in here? Happy birthday. You looking Hermosa. Madison said, gotta go. See you later, Madison. You ride Harleys? I should, right? Um, one of my friends do. One of my friends got a motorcycle, but I just low key cussed him out and blocked. I didn't block him, but I threatened to block him. I'm starting swimming at school. That's what's up. Madison, you in Chesapeake? My friend that I just blocked, he from there, but he a Chesa freak. Can I slide your DMs one day? I mean, I'm sure you can do a lot of things. Blue green, F you, F you, F you. Nicole, lift light weights to training on swimming. What you doing for your birthday? Yeah, that would help. What you have for your dins? It was this really, really nice pizza from this place. It was really good. Jury, know them claps with the booty out. Yo, just kidding. I'm weak. Girl, you look at you. Look at all fantastic and ish. Y'all are so nice. Thanks. It was short but beautiful. You good, Jules? How's your day going? It's going pretty good. One of my brothers slid me money like how like how grandmas, they say grandmas be sliding you money like this. Like what the? I was like, thanks. I mean, why was it a secret? Blue green. What do you mean? Want to be cool? Blue green. How you flip a house and you ain't sending no type of birthday gift to me? That's disrespectful. You been disrespectful. You skipped live for 3 days just to skip my birthday. I didn't mean to, but happy birthday, Destroy. I hope all is well with you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Destroy. Happy belated. Exactly. Happy belated. Blues talking about so I don't want no smoke. Good. At least you know. Me and Kanta. Somebody said Te amo. Y'all are funny. Thanks, Hector. Look, gracias, Hector. Eres mi amor. And she could sing, dang. Y'all are sweet. Your voice and face are fire. Happy birthday, beautiful. I think I'm gonna go to a random bar and just make friends at the bar. How about I just do that? I'm gonna take y'all with me in case I get uncomfortable. I think I just might do that. Hopefully, I would manifest that I meet somebody that's worth speaking to at the bar. Anybody that could hear you or see you will recognize that you're amazing. Thanks, Leon. You gonna have a drink for your birthday? Why? You know what? Why not? I think I'm gonna just find a bar, go to a bar, have a drink at the bar. Just happy every day, yo. Jill, happy birthday. Thanks, Coco Baby. Thanks, y'all. That's what I think I'm gonna do. How much you want, girl? Blue green. I'm about to call me an Uber. You can pay for my Uber and my first drink. Since you big balling. Since you big balling, I'm gonna need you to pay for my Uber and my first drink. And I'm not playing with you, Blue Green. My Cash App is in the pinned comment. $REJUL. He said that's nothing. Okay, my Uber to and from and my first drink. And I'm gonna take if Blue Green does that, I'm gonna take y'all with me the whole way. Like I'm gonna call my Uber right here with y'all. Company policy states that Jury has a bomb ass birthday. You sound too chill. Look, earlier my eyes was watering. A tear didn't fall, but it was close. Why is Blue Green back? I thought. No, Nicole, wait. Make me mod for what? Make you mod for soon? Blue Green, send money for my Uber and my first drink. My Uber to and from. And I will make you a mod. You said you said that was nothing. Do you notice when you plan things, it don't go as planned. We go with flow. Yeah, I agree, Carlos. I've been trying to go with the flow. Jewel, it's probably your birthday too. It's my birthday. Yeah. Te amo amor. For your birthday, you get a big dog. Hey, for my birthday, I get a big dog. This Desculpa. What? Desculpa, amor. Hector. What does it mean? Como se dice? Como se dice? He said, te amo, te amo. Hector is like the Spanish version of Kenneth, almost, not all the way. And Padre, F Padre. I I got the voodoo for Padre. No, stop. Means excuse me, I love you. Oh, look, Carlos beat. Look, Carlos, where were you? Where have you been this whole time? He says, good, beautiful. He says, bien linda, good, beautiful. I want to be cool with you. Don't block me. Blue green, you have Cash App? Because if you send my Cash App, I'm going to take y'all all with me. We're going to be off on a adventure. And we're going to go. Y'all got to be with me at the bar. And I'm going to be sitting there. Y'all can see how people be... Y'all want to see how people be responding to me at the bar? What if I say that and nobody responds to me at the bar? And letting you enjoy. You have chicken noodles? That's what's up. You have Zell? No. I don't have Zell. I knew Blue Green was fine, y'all. Help her too? What is Tyrone talking about? But I think I might still go to the bar. I'm saying this, but I still might go. And y'all can see how people be responding to me there. Blue Green, I don't believe anything you say and I don't trust you. I feel like you would just say whatever you want. I don't even trust that you flip houses. Why Project get a F that nigga? You serious or just playing? I seriously don't F with him like that, y'all. I'm about to go on an expose when it comes to him in a second. I mean, if you're going to be at the bar, that's going to be a few guys talking to you trying to get big. I kind of doubt it. I don't know why. For some reason, I kind of doubt it. You a homebody? Low key. Uh-oh. I'm booking a flight. Blue Green talking about something he was going to send me money, y'all. Let's see what he talking about. You are not ugly. I thought it was no color. What are you talking about? It's good to be an introvert. I gotta remind myself to get out the house time to time. Plus, I think I know what you could do once you're at the bar. You can tell them if they want to date you, they could buy the VIP section. Oh, that makes me think of my ex. I thought about him earlier today too. I was like, I should just hit him up. He'll give me a whole section at one of his clubs. But then I was thinking, I was like, do I want to invite that energy around me again? I don't think it's worth it. I don't really think it's worth it. Not even on, like, even on a small tip scale. I'll never forget. There's been times where I've been back in Virginia and I'll just hit him up like, yo, I'm in town, and he will like get a section for me, and then like I'll be with my girls in the section, and then we leave, and then we do whatever we do. Like there's been times where that happens. He don't ever trip. Your B day is on May 4th. May the force be with you. Thanks, man, boy. Wait a minute. Did Jewel say she not thinking about Padre anymore? Jewel, talk to me. What's going on? F Padre. Why would you think about your ex? Because he has a section and he would give me a section like what Leon just said. Because it's only once a year that you go via so they might as well do it. Yeah, I'm about to cry again. You should go to the Dominican Republic your next birthday. You have to hook up. How y'all doing? I gotta do my lipstick again. Looks like I don't have a top lip all of a sudden. I'm about to get overwhelmed. I was here like waiting on the new J's. Tyrone, what you mean by half and half? That's how you make your coffee? Because if you're insinuating I'm half of what? Half and half of what? Welcome Street Life is milk. Why are you talking about milk, Tyrone? My dad is literally watching Star Wars right now. Look, I've been hearing that my whole life, especially like days where I had to go to school on my birthday, and then there would always be a teacher. It never failed. It will always be a teacher that would be like, "May the fourth be with you," because they found out it was my birthday. Love, happy birthday, happy Mother's Day. I can't tell your hair is naturally curly. What? Tyrone has weird vomit syndrome. You gotta ignore him, Joel. I do be ignoring him. Because why he say happy birthday, happy Mother's Day? I'm blue green. I got timed out for nothing. I unhid you from the channel. But Street Life, um, feel like you're just playing. I feel like you like yanking people's chain. Cause yeah, I may not have a lot of money, but I have money. I'm wanted to be a section like once. Hey, what movie would you want to be in? That's a good question. I don't know what movie I want to be in. But if I were ever to be in a movie, it would do good because I'm really good at whatever I do in life. Humbly speaking. Blue Green, it was for only 300 seconds. Yeah, Nicole actually hid him from the channel, so I unhid him. It wasn't me. That's all I'm saying. It was something I was about to read. That's tragic. I have a pretty rare birthday. Mine is January 11th. 111. That's cool. That's cool for you to have that birthday, Panda Boy. Um, the reason why I think I'm not crazy about clubs anymore is because, like, I feel like I've been clubbing my whole life. I feel like I've been clubbing my whole life. Oh my gosh. I feel like I was having, like, I just feel like I've been clubbing my whole life. To be real with y'all, life is way more fun. Life is way more fun no matter what you do in life. I feel like life is way more full and fun when you can do it with somebody. I think that's when life is fun and cool and valid. Is when you can do it with somebody. No matter what you're doing. It isn't fun. Why do you want to know my full name? Are you trying to take my name to somebody overseas? Like somebody else is doing? It doesn't work, but life is more fun when you have somebody to do it with. See, this is why you should make me mod. Why? Blue green, why though? You blue green, do you not realize you look like a pump fake? You say that you only have Zelle, so it's like basically how I internalize that is that you basically lied. What's so different about me? What you mean, Moa? No, it's because I was wondering if your channel name is your full name. Do you know anybody on YouTube named Chill Days? No. Who is that? I'm gonna look them up real fast. You only have Zelle too? I have a way where y'all can send money on Zelle to my actual bank account. Wait a minute, I can hit your super chat. Yeah, but I don't like, I have to wait a whole month to get the super chat. Good morning, ma'am. Watching from India, thanks. You're in jail. Because I do like champagne and I like your VIP menu. They have pretty good food depending on what you I tried to look for that YouTuber somebody asked me about. I can't find them. Nicole, do you have Cash App? I mean, Nicole, do you have Cash App and Zelle? Nicole's the only person I trust that could send money from Zelle to Cash App to me. You have to wait a whole month to get the super chats I sent you. Yeah, that's why I always suggest people. And not only do I have to wait a whole month, YouTube takes a lot of the money. So like sometimes YouTube tax the money up here, right? And then once it sits in the whale, then YouTube takes a percentage from what's in the whale, or at least they just did that to me. So it's kind of like, YouTube be trying to pimp us out. Yeah, I be trying to get people to send I mean, in the beginning, before I became a partner with YouTube, they kept on, people were using my Cash App more. And even the Buy Me a Coffee website, you gotta wait a whole week before you cash out on your money. Oh God, Nicole, it's too young to be on here. Say for me, yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, Blue Gray is too immature to be here. Y'all, I had a job recently. My most recent job was a hostess at a club. Like I wasn't a bottle girl, but like I worked behind the bar. But my first day I started is my first day I quit. That was like my most recent job. Oh my God, and that was like in November, I think. Hold on, do I see something? But yeah, that was like my last job. Somebody said LOL Jules. My job before that, I was working at a college, and I was working as a student advisor at a college. But typically, I always have my own businesses and run my own businesses because um, whenever I work at certain places, sometimes people are haters. And first day, last day, yep. I personally wanted to work there, but I feel like somebody in that establishment had slipped something in my drink. Somebody in that establishment had slipped something in my drink. So I was like, why would I go back to this place? Because I don't know if you remember, I told you that I like international food, so fancy food is part of international cuisine as well. Jerry, I'm only 12. I don't have cards to send you money. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I thought Nicole would have Cash App and Zelle. Why did I think that? Where are your parents at, Nicole? Nikki, send your allowance to me. I was gonna, for some reason, I just assumed Nicole had Cash App and Zelle, but I think Nicole is 14 years old at least. At least, I be thinking she's 14. And I be forgetting she's 12. I be forgetting how freaking young 12 is. Like, what? Could I have had Nicole as a daughter, y'all? How old would I have been if I had Nicole as a daughter? I agree, Cash App is better. But, yeah, I still might go to the bar and take y'all with me. Sorry, 6. I worried about you, but I assumed it was your. What? Where are your parents? Blue green. Oh wait, I forgot. You don't have parents. They put you up for adoption. How many kids you got, Jury? I have Nicole. Nicole is my only kid. Somebody Jewel, vibe check. I feel something is off about my friend energy. Are you good? Oh, me? I'm okay. Um, I'm okay. If I'm not careful, I will start thinking very pessimistic in theory. Because they couldn't handle you, blue green. Nicole, you don't exist. I'm about to block you. What the freak? Nah, I'm good. I feel like every now and again I just think about random stuff. So also I'm kinda contemplating on what bar I would go to. I feel like I haven't went. First of all, I really don't go out by myself to bars by myself. The last time I did that is the experience I'm telling y'all. I was about to work at this bar and somebody slipped something in my drink. And I kind of intuitively knew that that's what they did. So I tried to leave early. My phone died in the process. It was a mess. So, Jewel, is that eyeshadow new? I don't have on eyeshadow. Y'all say that all the time. I don't have eyeshadow on. It looks like it. This is like my lid. I haven't wore eyeshadow in a while. I might do it. That's why I timed you out. But I haven't been to a bar. It's super early too, by the way, y'all. It's 7:53. I still have like a whole night to do something if I wanted to. She was like meth on belly, like motherfucker. I think I might but yeah, somebody definitely tried to like put something in my freaking drink. New makeup, birthday girl. Somebody definitely tried to put something in my freaking drink, and I'm so happy that I didn't. It didn't take effect until I was at my home safe, and I went to sleep. I didn't even notice it until I woke up. And also the drink that I suspect that they put it in. I didn't. I think I drank it at least one time, but I didn't drink a lot of that drink. You just look like you got something on your mind. That's all. I was contemplating. I was like, which bar would I go to? Nicole is blue green. Stop. I'm very lucky. Why do you say that, Delkin? He said you very very lucky. I always get out of danger in the nick of time somehow. I feel like that's just God's love. So I'm like, oh, God wants me here for a reason. Jewel, you are taking on any new spiritual talents, like maybe Reiki healing, etc. Yeah, recently I started to look more into the Reiki aspects. I didn't do a deep dive into it, like researching, but but an aspect of that I was exploring recently. The only thing I like, sometimes I try to like be as mellow as possible because that's sometimes when I'm able to like be in flow with my gifts. You called me a Puffy Combs. He knows he's a Z. What? Peeps putting drugs and drinks car in the bed. I actually, I mean, I don't want to incriminate myself or anything or whatever, but to some extent, let's just say hypothetically, I did get into a little fender bender, like a bumper situation. Exactly, so you don't know what God protects you from canceling your plans. I agree to Cozy. I have learned, there's times where I randomly sat and I like have thanked my spiritual team because I really don't know. So like me sitting here contemplating on which bar to go to, I do have that also in the back of my mind, Chicozy, because I'm like, dang, what if I'm not even supposed to do that. Like now, it got me thinking. Like, what type of energy is gonna go there and be there? I mean, I'm pretty sure I will be protected because I always am. But it's like, do I potentially want to get myself in? You got 60 seconds, Blue Green. You be out in 5. Nikki, you said somebody said I did. I'm guilty. I'm not guilty of that. Okay, child star. What does that mean? Oh, he's talking to the star child. Nikki, you said you didn't get grounded. She got a warning twice. Nikki, don't. I'm sorry, Nicole. Don't push your mom though. Don't push it, Nicole. You got to be on your best behavior until school's out. As long as you stay in time, in tune, and act in accordance with the feelings in your heart, you'll be good. I agree. I agree. I don't think that there's a reason for me to really force myself to go out tonight, though. I'll be honest. The more I'm sitting here, but if spontaneously something does come up, I will 100% leave. 86,000 seconds. I'm weak. But I would try. I would try with no promises. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot for that, Nicole. Nikki, no more missing school. Nicole, does your mom call you Nikki by any chance? Stop calling me Nikki. I take that as a no. I take that as her mom doesn't call her that. Did somebody tell me to do a reading recently? Because whoever suggested I do a reading, like that's not a bad idea. What are we gonna do it on? Sorry, Nicole, I won't. Oh, I forgot. I hate creeps. They do not have any moral decency. I know, it was so weird. Like, and the person who I feel like did that was like the owner of the bar that was trying to hire me and stuff. Like, I feel like he was testing me the whole time. He asked me, was I. My gifts are always on, right? So as I'm talking to him, I'm like, all my gifts are always on. So he was like, are you a psychic or something? I don't know. I can't remember if he said, was I psychic or could I read his mind? He said something like that. He's like, can you read my mind? Are you a mind reader? He said something like that. I wear Tim's year round, 365, pressure on their necks. Hey, fire Alfred Jules. Thanks, Melissa. My original outfit wasn't going to consist of these pants, but I guess that's what we're doing today, so that's what we're doing. The star child is laughing. My mom calls me baby, mommy, mom, baby, mom, Nicole, and Shrimp. Mostly calls me mom because I act like her and I act like her mom when she not home. That's funny. But my brothers might call you Nikki. Oh, okay, Jules, how many outfits you own? I own so many outfits. Like I have so many different outfit changes for tonight, just in case it got crazy. But I don't think that my spiritual team really wants me to go out, y'all. I have no idea in life. Sometimes I feel like I have no idea in life as to why my spiritual team be ball hogging me, but I'm pretty sure it's a reason. I'm pretty sure there's a very special reason as to why my spiritual team be wanting me to be away from the general public sometimes. That's what it feels like. So, you know, I'm not gonna complain about it or whatever. Jewel, oh, I read that. You said you too? So yeah. Just get enough clothes for a city. What does that mean? You don't even know how many times she has called me mom, but she only calls me by my name when she's pissed off. Ooh. Nicole, don't piss her off. Nicole, did you ever ask your mom, like, what made her name you Nicole? Let me ask my spirit something. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. I'll text you. Okay. I want you away too. Why, Moeth? What's going on? Welcome. You too hot to be outside looking like that. Sometimes when I say stuff, it like influences the city. I don't know how to put that in words. Sometimes if I say certain things, it influences the city. And that could be a good or bad thing. But sometimes that happens. So I try to I don't know, I try to be like, off the grid. Where's off the grid, y'all? Do you think we could speak him back into the live? I haven't seen him in a while. But I do be off the grid. You ever pull cards on what talents you might need to develop? That's a good question, Jeremiah. Let's see. Let me see what Spirit would say. Let me see if I can pick it up. This is my Taurus blanket. I know y'all probably can't see it. Wait, did he say talents or spiritual gifts? You said talents. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so when I pulled the cards before they fell, Spirit said I already have these, but let me just see what they're saying. And I'm getting clearance to say it. So Seven of Swords came out first, and of course Seven of Swords is the guy running off with swords, right? So he said, I'm gonna read the words. To me, when I saw Seven of Swords, it made me think of the Magician card, which honestly means that you can manifest. On this illustration, it has swords for sale. So it's kind of like a guy running off, and it says swords for sale right here. So of course that's like business. So I definitely am. I'm gifted at being a businesswoman, so I'm gifted at business. So that's why I do really well in business. Why did I just hear Spirit say marketing? I do really good at marketing in business. Sorry y'all, my nose is itchy on the inside. Also, spiritual gifts. I spiritually can like smell, taste, all that kind of stuff. The other card is King of Swords. It came out in reverse. So this card means a dictator. So I'm really good at business and I'm really good at dictating business moves. So let's say basically I'm good at calling a shot and being good in like having an accurate assessment. So I could be like, oh, I think I should do this and it's going to work. And Spirit will make it work because that's what I'm gifted at. Um, Also, I'm really gifted at putting somebody in their place. So like King of Swords in reverse, this is somebody who can really like put somebody in their place, especially with their words. Which is what I did last live stream, y'all. I'm sorry, my nose just keep itching. It's itching on the inside. You're so beautiful. Thanks, Sanji. I'm doing okay, Sarah. I mean, my mood has been like this. It started off kind of like this, and as I've been on live with everybody, and between live and this candle and the good energy, now it just has been dipping like this. So it's pretty stable. It's evening out. Thanks for the birthday wishes, y'all. So yeah, I'm really good at like putting somebody in their place, especially verbally. Like I don't know why people be trying to mess with me. Yes, you know how to do that with honor, and that's I like that you said that, you're right. But let's see if Spirit actually shows me now what I need to work on, because right when I pulled it, he said you have these. Let's see, Spirit, what should I work on? Page of Wands came out in reverse, which is being cynical. Didn't I say that earlier? I was like, I'm kind of trying not to be pessimistic. Being cynical, low energy, pessimistic, boring. So there's times where I'm in like my there's times where my life is super peaceful to the point of it feeling almost boring. And like if I'm not careful, I kind of said this earlier. If I'm not careful, because my life is super peaceful, I would start to think that something's wrong, and then I would start to make it up, like in a way. And I'd be like, I'd be thinking, Alex, why are you on your alt? What happens to your other account? But if I'm not careful, I'll start thinking something's wrong. I start finding something that's wrong in my day. Queen of Swords and upright. That's so funny. Spirit said I'm good at King of Swords in reverse, but Queen of Swords upright, which is, why is this one? Honest, protective, witty, intelligent. I don't know how much more I could work on those things, but let me read the reverse thing, Spirit. The reverse is being overly critical, which is kind of going tie and tie with this card. Page of Wands in reverse, which is me being kind of pessimistic, cynical when things are super peaceful and calm, like nothing. Y'all heard the Wu Tang? I'm down with the Wu Tang clan. I'm so weak. But being pessimistic is basically the thing that I get out of that. So, yeah. But I'm trying to just like calm myself down and just be chill. So I'm just chill. Happy birthday, looking fine like always. Have a blessed day. Thanks. Daddy Black, are you doggy style by any chance? Because I'm getting the vibe that you're actually doggy style. 2, 3, 4. I hung out with old dirty bastard. Look, R.I.P. him. I had my first boyfriend that I took around my parents. Well, not the first one, but basically, they used to try to say he looked like ODB. I'm so weak. Ever since they said that, I started to see it. Tell us how old I am. Nicole, tell Blue Green how old I am. Ray Ray, y'all have to unblock Alex's account when you can't be bothered. Is he hidden from the channel by any chance, y'all? Cause I hate when moderators block some people who are regulars, cause then I gotta dig them out. Happy birthday, bestie. How are you doing? Thanks, Last Sarah. I'm doing good. I think it's best I say I'm doing good. Seven Swords was hiding. I like Blue Green said you're regular. At least you know you're not special by saying I'm a regular. No, I'm playing. Blue Green lied. Blue Green pumped fate about sending me something, y'all. Every time people do that, I treat them with disrespect. Let me stop. Yeah, he completely hidden. You may need more spiritual activities to keep from being stagnant or boring. I agree, Jeremiah. I was thinking the other day how somebody had said up here one time. They were like, I'm always in the spirit, which is interesting because I was thinking recently about why I had stopped smoking. Like I stopped being a 420 person, and it's not because I don't like being a 420 person. Happy birthday, thanks. It's just that I'm always in the spiritual. So like sometimes when I'm in the spiritual, I'm in the shadowy aspects of the spiritual. Not that I'm not a light being, it's just that it's easy for me to be there. So sometimes interference is not good. Sometimes 420 ain't good with me because of that. People should be celebrating your birthday, girl. I be throwing you a party. Thanks, Slat Sarah. I knew I was gonna be on live on my birthday for some reason. Hey, cuteness, love the outfit. How's your day going? Thanks, J Dog. This is not the original pants that I was gonna wear, but I feel like it still worked out. I messed up my pedicure. I'm trying. In the eye for the haters, you're free and godly. Yeah, I am. I'm celebrating. It's my birthday every day. Exactly. It's my birthday for the whole month of May, y'all. Even once it's Gemini season, it's still my birthday. Let me go and see if I can unhide Alex, y'all. Give me a second. I was told I was naturally high, so I never really smoked. Yeah, upper. I think that I do have a high of life as well, but I feel like my spiritual giftings kind of get in the way because it's like I'm always in the spirit. So like being in 420 sometimes doesn't always agree with me. There's times where I've been look. Should I tell that spirit? Never mind. I'm not gonna tell y'all. Spirit told me not to tell y'all. Spirit told me stop scratching my nose on live. How's Spirit gonna tell me stop scratching my nose on live? Give me a sec, y'all. Y'all, why log in on the wrong account? Why did I log in on the wrong account? I'm at work. I'm on lunch. I saw you on live. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna hop on your live. Look, thanks, Sarah. You're good vibes. I bet you got some crazy downloads from 420. Yeah, the very last time very last time I did some 420 activity, I had took an edible, and I kind of told the story up here before, but crazy experience as always. Okay, let me try to find Alex, y'all. Give me a second. What's his name? How do y'all spell Alex's name, by the way? Can I write you a poem tonight or a song? Sure. Toes looking cute as well. Did y'all see that? I've seen them toes loving like what the freak? I was what the freak? Noah wrote her the best goddamn poem you can pen, my boy. Did he? Cool poster, thanks. You should sue Drake. I'll be security. Yeah, I'm gonna sue all these people, starting with DDG for harassing me. Did you check my text, Jewel? I'm gonna check. Mods, yes, need to realize she be making money from this channel, trying to make some dough from it. She needs people to come on the channel and comment, etc., to make money. Alex Gilliam. I don't see his name popping up so far, but I wish I had his actual like ad name. You know how like YouTube gives us an ad name? Thanks, Lazaro. Just time people out for like 5 minutes. Is Alex Street Life? I took care of it. What's his is what's his actual ad name? Can somebody retrieve that for me by any chance? I know he comments on my stuff, but if he's hidden from the channel, y'all might not see him. Alex, what's your ad name? You still here? Amen, Star Child. Don't kill the messenger. Just in time, these people are out for 5 minutes. Exactly. Street life is blue green. Oh, yeah. Are we looking for? Well, no, blue green. I had unhid blue green. You hungry? I need my brush. What do you mean? There it is. Why does Tyrone just type foolishness in the chat? I'd be wondering about that. You're a sight for sore eyes, love. Thanks. Somebody had changed their name to Padre that I hidden. I have a question for you. If you have a man, would you let him touch your hair? Maybe. If you got harassment text for him, that's all you need. He's been trying to harass me through. through bullying and other people. He's been gang stalking me with other people, which is illegal. It's absolutely a crime to gang stalk somebody. And then he involved other people, and I have the receipts of all this. So yeah, that is absolutely a federal crime. He's not the only person to do it. And then I do also have evidence of other people flaming the flames on him to do this. VG is back on, but he knows what time it is. It's my girl's live. It's her birthday. So all the extra gonna get sliced. No questions asked. Jewel, I'm gonna give you a YouTube hug. I know it's not Padre, but it's upper hug. I want to see you smile. Don't nobody care about no Padre hug. He sounds like food. Who? You talking about Doodoo G? Yeah, and then he's the type of person that like he's just a bully. Like he's legit like your typical story of a loser who thinks that he's tough and cool because he pays people around him. He's like a loser. He's a real deal loser, and it's so crazy because first of all, for the longest time, I kept on like thinking, oh, that's a coincidence. He's not really talking about me because why would he be, right? So at first, I'm talking, when I say at first, mind you, I mean like 2 to 3 to 4 years ago. I used to think like, oh, that's just a coincidence. Like he not really coming at me. It's not until his most recent BM is when he upped up the ante because she's a person who watches me because she wants to be me. And so because she has such strong jealousy for me, not to say that when Ruby Crows was a thing, he knew who I was because of her too. But that I didn't see him up this hatred until he's with the new BM. So ever since he been with the newest BM, because she's so jealous of me, he has started this hate campaign and he upped it up. And so now, even isolated from his BM, whenever he's around these pay-for-a-day hoes, which I don't know how he paying for them when he in loads and loads of debt. The reason why he had a video talking about somehow he can't pay, how he can't miss a day of work is because he's in loads and loads of debt. So I don't understand why he be having all these you know what I'm saying, these pay-for-a-day loser pick-me hoes. Don't even get picked, they're losers. Thinking that they're about to make me a joke. No, the joke is the fact that you're sitting there laughing. You have a for real deal in-debt clown getting you to do whatever you want, whatever he wants, because you think that you about to come up because that's how much of a bum they are. In real life, that girl, the most recent girl that was on the stream doing the most, she a real life bum. And she over there, that's why she laughing so hard and doing all that stuff, like, because she's a loser too. This really won't even about his BM at the moment. But the reason why he has upped his hatred is because of his BM. The state let me off parole because they was gang stalking me. I had the proof. I'm just saying. That's why ever since then, every time a new girl is around him, he has the newest girl trying to find ways to diss me. For what goal though? He's in loads of debt. Y'all act like y'all about to come up with money or something. None of those girls that be on his stream, nobody actually really cares about them. Especially the way that he keep moving them out. There's going to be another girl on the stream. So ain't nobody going to care. What they going to get? 2 seconds, literally. 2 seconds and a wet ass. That's what they going to get. Hey, Ray, tell them call 1-800. Shut the fuck up. I'm just saying. They going to get 2 seconds of fame and a wet ass. That's what they going to get. For letting a loser with some clout hit. That's what they gonna get. It's craziness. And they be sitting there trying to like, I've been thinking to myself like, that's crazy that y'all don't see that this boy's a loser. And part of the reason why some of his other girls don't see him as a loser is because there's only few different girls that I feel like kind of got something out of that situation. It definitely wasn't the BM, not in my opinion. I think she got the worst deal. She regret being with that dude. She regret being with him. Because he's kind of like one of those, he's like buying a lemon. It looked good on the outside till you realize it's a lemon. All he probably bought her is stress, headaches, embarrassment, and health problems. The only person that I feel like kind of benefited off of him is probably the ones who he himself continuously acts like he can't get over, which is probably the Kruby Crows and the Hennessy. I'm actually saying their names like that, not to be funny. Even though I already have my own personal story when it comes to Kruby Crows. But I'm not saying their names trying to be funny like that. I'm just saying that because I'm just saying. Those are the only two that, in my opinion, probably benefited him and probably got the most out of him because he actually gave a F about them. But the newest BM, she got the worst end of the deal. So the fact that she was delusional and continuously trying to find ways to like find ways to bully me every single day because I'm everything that she's not and everything that she wants to be was delusional. And the fact that he himself kept on riding that pony even after the BM realized she lost, he tried to keep it going. So that's why he's stalking me so much. I don't know either one of those people. I don't know either one of those people. They're just delusional weirdos, loser kids, the loser ugly ducklings that got together and decided that they was going to pick on me through the internet. Are you kidding me? If either one of those people actually grew up to where I was at and grew up with me, I promise you they would be the one. They would have never ever in a million years ever thought it was okay for them to even talk to me like that. The internet got them fooled. The internet got them thinking that they're actually cooler than what they are. Most times than not, the internet is frying them for being corny. So I don't know who lied to these people and told them that they were cool. Neither one of them two is cool. They don't realize that they're the loser girl and the loser boy that got together. I don't know what that means, Nobel Award Prize, but I appreciate the super chat. I don't know what that means. Turn down for what? Wish my girl happy birthday. If you open this live, good vibes only, y'all. Like and subscribe. I agree. Look, thanks. Thanks, Mr. 313. Look, thanks for the super chat. Let me make sure I like it. What does that mean, though, Nobel Prize? Noble too close to Noel. Exactly. Did I call him Noel by accident by any chance? Or is he Noel? I don't know. I don't know what his actual name is, y'all. But yeah. Those people are just random two random losers who feel like because they got themselves some followers, they can go around YouTube and find a random person to harass. And then it's really disgusting how every single time a new girl is in doo-doo garbage's eyesight, it's really disgusting how every time he has the newest girl around him, he tries to put them on to hate me. For what though? I don't know this guy. I have no affiliations with him at all. I'm living my life. We're doing two different things. The reason why he keeps on trying to be me and be my content is because he knows I'm better than him in every which way. He's fake and he's a clout chaser. They be hiding behind their anonymity and jealousy. Exactly. But he's so arrogant that every single time he gets somebody else in his vicinity, he talks about me as if I'm the butt of the joke. There's nothing about me that screams that I'm the butt of the joke. Never in a million years. What type of name is doo-doo garbage? Exactly. And he just capitalized each letter. But his name is doo-doo garbage. So the fact that he thought that he was going to bully me and then also invite every new person in his life to target me and harass me, that's gang stalking. That's a federal crime. Him and everybody in all parties involved can go to jail. They can be charged. They can be sued. And then I have proof of it. That's when and then he's already in debt. How much money he gonna cough up going through that? He already in debt. Somebody said flush him down the toilet. He needs to be. Whenever you start trying to get other people to target somebody, he's a real life bully. Could you imagine if I wasn't a strong person that didn't see him as the full clown that he is? Somebody else will be susceptible to that every single day of my life, mind you. Not only is he stalking me, not only is he so obsessed and addicted and fixated on my energy and what I'm doing over here and trying to copy everything I'm doing on my channel and do it on his channel, but then he's also going to spiritual means. That's beyond just like having somebody to harass online. That's full-blown obsession. So now you're going to spiritual means to also get intel on me to find a new way to bully me and harass me and stalk me? Is you serious? And I'm supposed to look at this person as what, like a cool person? No, he's a bully. You know the YouTube streamer? D-Do, G. Am I not making this clear enough for y'all? Take the initials. You'll be focusing on yourself and they want to try to disrupt your peace. And it's so crazy because in his mind, he wants to win. Win what? What exactly do these people think they're going to win? They don't realize that they're just a heckler that just won't let it go. They don't realize that they're insignificant yet. Some people feel like as soon as they get crowds of people to come to agree with them, they start feeling like they're really powerful. Like, no, you're just a certified hater that if confronted will lie. Oh no, I did that for your benefit. Because the reason why we talk about you all the time and we just poking fun at you. We just really wanted you to keep going harder to let you know that we watching you. Was I born yesterday or what? He's one of those people. And I promise you, he's one of those people that you really, like, you real deal need to actually, like, find a way to really show that nigga that he's not somebody to be respected. Who gassed this nigga up? All his loser hoes that's around him? He be having pick me hoes around him. Have y'all ever seen a woman who's attractive and she never get picked? That's a loser. Not trying to be funny. Those be the losers. The reason why they never get picked is because they're the losers. Aw, nobody said anything was wrong with how they look. You're just a loser. And they be the main ones getting gassed up off of him because they're such losers. They're trying to get validated and get his attention. So if they just agree with him, yeah, F her. And then they still don't get picked. They just leave with a wet ass. And the man's in debt, extreme debt. So yeah, you just leave home with a wet ass and still not being picked. Congratulations. Somebody said doo-doo hoes. Exactly. Doo-doo G and doo-doo hoes. That's all they get. Congratulations. You're not the first loser hoe and you're not going to be the last. Because I promise you, he's going to pay another one the next live stream to get some attention. And they're going to do the same thing. Because he's obviously, like, this has been a behavior that he's been doing for some years now. Y'all think he's just going to magically stop? No, he's addicted to being this way. He's a bully. He obviously gets something out of this. So yeah, that's exactly why I don't like him as a streamer. And for the longest time, I never said anything. And you would think that it would get a clue. They would get a clue like, oh no. No, they kept on going to spiritual means to try to see, oh, how did this affect her? What is she doing in her... Like, he's one of those people who wants to know what I do in the daily day. What does she do when nobody's looking? He's one of those people. The South African, not inspired by Britney hoe is the same way. How you not inspired by Britney Spears? That girl don't have no personality of her own. She has no identity of her own. She claiming that she not inspired by people. Is you crazy? Get off of American soil. You was not respected over here in America. Get off of American soil over here. Every step of the way, she finds a new way to disrespect an American. That especially ones to be respected that came before her. Why the freak is she over here thinking that she's about to shine over here in America? She don't like us. And then she be appalled as to why nobody likes her. Why are you on American soil to be a celebrity and you keep trying to find ways to disrespect an American? Especially a celebrity who came before you. Is you crazy? Is you dumb? I'm telling you, these people, somebody said, oh man, a weirdo narcissist. I got one too. That's exactly what they be. And they really looking for clouds. They looking for a recipe to make everything work because they're not authentic. Whenever somebody's constantly stalking your energy like that and they want to know what you do, it's because they're trying to show up like you so they can be liked by people. But people don't even like them even with them having the quote-unquote recipe. Don't nobody like them still. Because it's inauthentic. And they don't get it because they're stupid. You don't have to be smart to be arrogant. You can just be arrogant. Anybody can be arrogant right now. Their parents didn't even love them. Exactly. Their parents don't love them. Don't nobody else around them love them. It be obvious. One thing about it, the reason why they be so sadistic, the reason why they try to look for targeting somebody and putting them in pain is because that's the pain that they feel every single day. Nobody around them actually give a F about them. Like what? Like go back to China, nigga. Exactly. Thanks, Lanny, Mario. Go back to China, nigga. To that big head hoe. Go back to China, girl. She not even from China, but you know what I'm saying. She need to go back over to wherever she came from. She over here, and then she be over here harassing my energy in the same way. She want to know how. She probably want to know how to take a on the toilet. That's how obsessed and weird she is. Like what? Is you kidding me? Yeah, that's some behavior. That's like those people are weird, dog. They don't even. Somebody said deport. They need to deport her ass immediately. And the fact that people was trying their hardest to try to make her, like, they try to put smoke and mirrors around her. She do not need to be in America. She don't even like not one American. There's not one American that she genuinely likes. Somebody said just call ICE. We gotta deport her back to Africa. There's many other Africans that's over here, and they're sweet people. They respect people. They're respectable. So they get respect. She one of those ones that don't get respect because she's disrespectful. Why are you on American soil being so disrespectful to Americans and you want to be a celebrity? Is you kidding me? Somebody said, what did she do? I can tell you about what she did to me, but recently she was disrespectful to Britney Spears. Not a legend in the game. Unprovoked. Just unprovoked being disrespectful to her and to American fans. She wants to have American fans, but she's disrespectful to Americans every step of the way. Is you kidding me? Is you dumb? Is you on crack? Or is you just on your own freaking supply in your head? And that's why your head's so big. Bye, Drew. I gotta go back to work. Enjoy your birthday. If I don't see you, boo, remember, you better than them shitheads. Thanks, Lat Sarah. I appreciate you for joining the live. If Drury was chilling in Australia, it was world to the left. Just saying for the haters who want to know. I'm just saying. They're real deal that weird. It's like, dang, you don't have there's not one bit of you that's authentically you. Like, you just want to be me? That's scary. You know that's not mentally well. It's not mentally well for you to obsess over somebody and truly want to be them completely. Especially to that magnitude. So yeah, I think that she's possessed. I don't even think she's just possessed. I think she lost brain cells. Or it's just exposing. LOL Leon, she not talking about DDG. I actually am Karaoke. I'm completely talking about him. This could be a national secret thing, like these folks sold their soul and demons use their vessel to target anyone trying to escape the Matrix. Jeremiah, she definitely joined some type of organization that put her into this way of being. So she feels she's lost in the sauce. So yeah, she completely did lose her soul. Jury, did you forget it's your birthday? Forget about it. Thanks, it is my birthday. Bros, mentally and physically challenged, aka special ed kid nigga. I feel like whenever they join different cults like that, DDG is doo-doo garbage. Hold on, you talking about the streamer? Yeah, Karaoke. You must be a fan. That dude been harassing me for years. And every time he get a new hoe on his live stream, he be putting the new hoe on to try to find ways to harass me too. All because his baby mama is jealous of me and wants to be exactly me. This has been happening now for a while. I just haven't said anything about it because it's like, you would think that if he's talking about something you lit then, you would think that if you ignore foolishness, they stop. No, he keeps on doubling it up. He keeps on trying to up the ante as if it's supposed to, he's going to win something at the end. Like, in his mind, he wants to be better than me. How the freak are you going to be better than me if you're just constantly watching me trying to follow behind me like a dog? If I go left, oh, I'm going to go left. And I'm going to make fun of you. Ha ha ha, you're stupid for going left. But you're going left too. You ain't popping if you got haters. I'm just saying, he's dumb. That crazy, I'm reading a section in the book, Reality Transferring, on how people copy others to be cool and end up being a poor parody. They don't get that cool people are cool because they're authentic. Exactly, chicos. Exactly. They don't even understand why people like other people. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Look, 8 of Wands, swift movement, do it now, rapid events, direct action. Just like the bee that's on tour right now. She do the exact same thing.
She be copying me just like the freaking girl that need to get deported out of America. She be copying me every step of the way as if that's supposed to do what? Like, is she magically gonna be me or something, y'all? What does she think? Stuff like that is not gonna work in this new version of reality that we've already stepped into. And they don't realize that. They're the ones that they don't even realize they're already left behind. Like, legit. The reason why some celebrities at this moment aren't having as much problems as those is because they can authentically be who they are. I've been told y'all, Beyonce, she's the one. I promise you, her whole entire life and career, she's had people put it to her in her face. This is exactly what you need to do. Just do this. And without her husband, who is she? And the most I feel like the most that she has been failing in life is without her husband being around, because he dealing with his other family allegedly, right? Allegedly, right? Entertainment purposes, right? He the person that do business. It ain't her. So why her and her mama think they about to be these business women? Her mama and Relly Colin. They think that they about to be the business moguls out of nowhere, because they're gonna watch me and figure out what I do, and they feel like, oh, that's it, girl. Wow, yeah, that's all we gotta do. They're idiots, all three. They thought they was gonna be business moguls all of a sudden. Thanks, Noble, for the super chat. What's your favorite holiday and why? My favorite holiday is my birthday today because it's my birthday. Let's get lit. But yeah, they thought they was about to be business moguls out of nowhere, because they're just gonna bite off of another business. The Kardashians already do that. You can obviously see how successful or not that is. What made them think they was gonna be different? So they thought they was about to steal from a smaller business to be a bigger business. Who told them that they was business moguls though? Her husband the only one with the business sauce in that way. It's not her, and it's not her mama, and it's not Roland Kelly. She was born on a highway because that's where most accidents happen. Exactly. So the fact that these people are constantly watching and micro studying every movement I do as if they're going to now have the sauce is completely idiotic. Do they know that? I think they feel it. I think they see the result of it. But do they know it? I don't know. I think it's a mental illness. I think that if you gather different egoic people around and you just have yes men and they say yes, yes, I think that they fall on their face. So yeah, her star is already dying out, and her continuously doing this towards me is why it's rapidly going out fast. She's trying to quickly shuffle out, just like now she's acting just like the Kardashians. Look, 4 wands in reverse. Canceled party. She's canceled, y'all. Energetically, spiritually, it might not look super fast, as in like she'll still have like a tour going on right now. She'll do okay. She's not doing what she used to do. Thanks for the second happy birthday super chat. I mean third at this point. Thanks, Nobel Prize. I appreciate you. But yeah, cancel, party, lack of community. Isn't this what we're seeing with her? Excuse me. Separation, her and her husband. Self-doubt. How could you be sure of yourself if you don't even know what to do next without watching somebody and thinking that you're about to study them and oh, that's it. Because that's her whole life. She's not authentically anything. Why does she need to start out of nowhere being authentically anything when her whole entire life at this point has been her working off of other people's energy? Which I even suspect, literally. I'm not even going to finish what I was going to say. Just got off the phone. Hold on. Just got off the phone with Uncle Luke, and he was like, "Gold jewelry, it's your birthday." Thanks, 313. What's the channel again so I can roast them? Lanny, Teriyaki gonna tell you. Do the initial D, the initial D, the initial G. You'll find it. It's a YouTube rapper. I don't even be watching him. I'm watching movie recaps and AMP, RDC, or Funny Mike, and all this is new to me. I don't watch him either. That's the craziest part. I don't watch him either. It's just really delusional. There's literally, you know how that'd be like 6 degrees of separation? I don't believe that there is between me and him. The closest of a degree of separation would probably be me and Hoobie Hose. And I'm trying to be funny. I don't know why I just feel the need not to say her actual name. But y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. She's the only closest person and degrees of separation, which I guess then that's it, right? But there's nothing to do with me and his energy. Nothing to do with me and his baby mom's energy. They're just stalkers, y'all. They're beyond fans. They're like the biggest haters that feel like they can take power in their own hands. Yes, we're gonna take our. You know what? We're gonna stop her. Yeah, cause I don't like her either. We're gonna stop her. We're gonna clown her. If you don't get your da da da, how you gonna clown me if you're trying to show up like me every single day though? That's that goofy stuff. Gorgeous, phenomenal, amazing, and the words that come to mind from the side of you. Thanks. Not trying to sound corny or goofy. Thanks, King. Is that the one that buys all the jewelry? Yeah, so let me tell you guys about that. So recently, did y'all recently see a video? I don't know how recent it was. It had to have been within, like, in my opinion, like within like 6 months to a year ago. He was talking about how he bought all this real jewelry or something. At that time, he was spiritually spying on me, and I had just bought these little cute little you know how like girls be buying costume jewelry, and it'd be like little cute stuff, like a little stone, a little cross, whatever. I had just bought some stuff like that, and he was spiritually spying on me. So that's why he was trying to shit on me by trying to come out on camera talking about some, yeah, I only buy this real stuff. And then, if I'm not mistaken, there was an R&B singer who ended up going on the Breakfast Club and saying, yeah, I just buy this. I just buy this. All that real stuff, da da da. Basically shitting on him. Because I know he got way more money and he not in as much debt as him. He in some doodoo G debt. He's not even that good of a rapper compared to other independent rappers. Exactly. Fuck dude jewelry. Exactly. It's just so crazy. Landy said I roasted him. Landy, are you Mario's alt account? He said I saw the rapper. Even Cortista Star is better than him. I saw the rapper DDG. They always want to eat a starving fish fishing. Can you twerk on the lap? Welcome Ayush, welcome back. He has a brother, right? His brother, ain't his brother dead? Like, not trying to be funny, his brother passed away. He's probably telling the truth. I definitely have a problem with jewelry and shoes. What? Bro's jewelry come from Walmart. I know he ain't talking, but fuck that jewelry. It's so crazy because that nigga is in so much debt, and his house just burnt down. And he has the nerve to continuously try to find a new girl that he's paying for a day. If he can afford to even pay her anything. They probably doing it for free because they just want clout. They the type of loser girls that they literally would do a lot of stuff for free. Because they're losers. They want to be picked by him so bad. Jewelry from Walmart, I'd rather wear no jewelry at all. I'm just saying. It's just so crazy. Those are the type of girls. The jewelry that I did buy, by the way, I ended up putting it into a storefront for something else that nobody here knows that I even have. And it's sold over there. But I just think that that's interesting. Like, bro, I'm Luigi's brother. Don't judge. Welcome to the live stream, Luigi's brother. I miss Mario so much. I'm hallucinating. Y'all talking about... Who y'all talking about? We still talk about the same person. He probably got his jewelry from Temu. I'm just saying. That dude, like... everything he do is scripted and fake. How could you trust a person like that? But I know who be trusting him, them loser hoes that be on his live stream. Them loser hoes that be on his live stream be over there thinking that they about to be the finest, most sexiest thing in his eyesight. And he still be treating them like he lead them home with a wet ass. That's it. That's it. And then come back when I need to use you again. And they be like, okay. Because they're so airheaded. They're so airheaded. He got his jewelry from the stock market. Like, what? Put his channel link in the description. Yeah, no, I think that's doing too much to put his channel link in the description. Portia trusts him. Exactly. Portia could easily hit Portia. He could just talk crap to her about me. Yeah, F that girl jewelry. She's so stupid, da da da. And Portia her legs gonna do this, and she gonna be wet. I mean, there's a big difference between trash girls and sophisticated girls. Sophisticated girls make their own money, while trash girls look to get money off of famous people. Exactly, Leon. They be clout chasing. Like what? Clout chasing. It's just so crazy. Jury, you think low key? Low key, I feel like my shape kind of was showing itself in this outfit when I was standing up. Low key, my like I wanted to go out just so I could take pictures in this outfit. I think I look cute. Now I'm gonna have to wear it again just to take pictures in it. You can have expensive jewelry and clothes, but if you a sucker, you a sucker. Exactly. Like what? Money can't save if you have a raggedy inside. Exactly, and he's a bully. Somebody said DDG music is trash. Like, bro, stay in your lane. Like, bro, it's not from the streets. And he wants to so bad have this image that he's from the streets. It's so crazy. How you have the image from the streets, but you keep on finding ways to bully and gang stalk and harass a random female that's actually better than you, actually has been through more real niggas than him in life. No more actual real niggas. And he thinks that it's like it's he's delusional. It's so crazy. He's completely delusional. He's one of those people who wants to feel like he's just better than people. Like, bro want nothing to do with the streets. Exactly. Y'all ever seen him pay his way around other legit solidified rappers? And you could tell they getting paid to be around him. They be trying so hard not to like say, bro, you corny for real. I'm gonna be real, he too far away to do anything to him. I'm just saying. So you Karaoke, you trying to say he like one of those scary LA niggas that don't ever be around the real stuff? Wow, accurate, awesome video. Thanks, Matthew. I'm just saying. He one of those people. Let's see. I said, what would he think? But instead, it pulled up his energy. His energy right now, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Look, scamming. I told y'all he be scripting everything. Abuse of power. I told y'all he be trying to bully people with his platform, with his influence, with other people affiliating with him. One-sided charity. I kind of see this as like one-sided beef and competition. Brown noser, which he is. Which is what I said when he be paying to be around other legit rappers. He be a brown noser. If you can't shine just as a person without cars, clothes, jewelry, that says a lot about you. Exactly. And paying a hoe to be in the video. Or paying a clout chaser hoe to be in your video. No, like, he's protected right now. Can't physically get to him. You talking about from you, Karaoke? Bro, or you mean because he's behind a keyboard? Cool nails, thanks. Bro is rapping just to make a streets image. Like, bro is not from New York. Stay out of the streets, crackhead. Money doesn't unlame you. I agree. It's just the fact of him constantly trying to target me. What the freak did I do to be in his line of fire, though? I don't know this nigga. I don't have any affiliations with this nigga. This nigga just saw me online one day and decided, oh, perfect. Let's just target her every day. For what, though? Let's target her and copy her content. For what, though? Y'all sound like y'all are losers. They don't get the picture, though. And I mean, when I tell you they've been doing this every single day, this nigga is addicted. Money don't mean you rich. Let me say that. Lanny, he's in debt. He's in debt. His house burnt down. He still got to pay as if his house didn't burn down. So he's still paying for a house that burnt down. He already was in debt before that. Niggas was already going out to eat and to dinner. Niggas that know him. People that know him in the BM. They already was eating over their dinners, discussing their issues. They've been in debt for a while now. Too black, too strong, and we can't go wrong. And then the fact that he was out here giving out butts. How you buying for girls' surgeries? Because he was trying to be funny, I'm pretty sure. So he trying to buy girls' surgeries, and you're in debt, though? That's why he was on live crying, talking about something. I can't miss the day of work because I got bills to pay. Yeah, you're in debt, too. It's beyond just bills to pay. But he thought it was cool to sit there and, like, bully me every day with other people. And I never did anything to him. There's no reason for him to even be in my business. He could just stay in a fan's place. But he dedicated so much of his life every single day to find a new way to try to harass and bully me. Is you stupid? So now when I just tell you your tea, the little bit that I started at, it better not be a problem. I bet you that. It better not be a problem. Like, being a nigga is your job for real. It's just so crazy because it's like, is he sexually attracted to me? What guy spends all his interest in life and day to day trying to pick on a girl? So you just a bully like that? I bet you he do like me. When I talked about changing my hair, he cut his. Don't nobody want no girl with a maggot infested BBL. Apparently he thinks that he do. Apparently the recent hoe that was on his live think that he do. I'm a player for real, not no fake. Not for fake. I can pay for it. I gotta play for it. I'm just saying. He's weird as hell. And it's crazy because you can legit not say anything about him to him. And it's as if he needed to up the ante. Like, oh, we got to keep going harder, y'all. I see that she's real focused. Let's keep going harder so we can get in her head. Is you stupid? What's the competition, though? Please let me know. What's the race to? Because I'm already superior above him. There's no nigga that's in a freaking mountain load of debt going to sit there and make it seem like he better than me. When nobody on the internet or real life actually respect him. He gotta pay people for actually to be around him. He gotta bargain his audience to make people be around him. No real life loser like that is gonna think that they're sitting there trying to bully or intimidate me every single day that I'm alive. Is you crazy? And then the fact that he keeps organizing and orchestrating other people to join in on it. Oh, so you committing federal crimes because that's gang stalking. And I promise you, if his little sister, I don't know anything about her, if his little sister had this random nigga who had more clout than DDG harassing his little sister like that, oh, he would have a problem. He would have a problem. But he think it's okay to do it to a random black girl just because his BM wants to be me. And obviously him too. So his way of trying to comfort his BM was to try to hate on me because he's attracted to me. Is you dumb? They do that to rile you up, to feed off of your energy. And it's so crazy because when narcissists think they're about to feed off of my energy by getting me riled up, I put them under. Because how can you get riled up over somebody just pulling your card and saying, but look at you though. You in karma though. Like currently you in karma. Like currently you're in no control. You're breaking your bad luck, disappointments. It's all bad for you though. So how can somebody sit there and rile me up and think they're going to feed off of my energy when, I'm sorry, the words that I speak is going to be really hard to do something after that. It's going to be real hard to just feel good about yourself every day knowing that a perfect stranger that you should have just left alone, you should just left them alone, can let you see yourself in a way that you should have never ever thought that you was that person. Who told her that she was that bitch? Who told him that he was that nigga? The dweeb ass little boy and little girl that got together and they got some followers, y'all, and their head got big, blown the fuck up. That's what that was. Serious Spirit is confused who we talking about. Chat, let them know who we talking about, because I promise you, I'm just gonna call him Doodoo G, because that's who he is. Somebody said thank gay banger. Exactly. So true. Let him hate. You are a beautiful soul. Been listening to you for 20 minutes from the UK. For real, baby. Stay blessed and keep your energies high as they're good night. Thanks, Sanji. Thanks, Sanji. I appreciate it. But I'm going to get off of that, y'all. But the fact that they be watching so much, they be watching and they be wanting to know what's... You know how, like, y'all come here and y'all want to know about y'all and y'all life, right? They be going to cards and spiritualists to know about me and my life. How did my day go today? How is my day going to go tomorrow? What am I looking forward to? That's what they do. It's like, wow, you could go to the spirit about anything in life, but you choose to go to spirit about what's happening in my day. Is my deck backwards? Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. I think my deck is backwards. It's like you can trouble spirit with anything that you want, but instead they trouble spirit with wanting to know what's going on with me. As if my life is entertainment in that way. Like, no, you are crazy, crazed fans that are haters because you ain't me. Y'all remember them sayings from back in the day? Don't hate me because you ain't me? That's him and his BM. Did my hair curl up? What the freak? Let's just tuck this behind my back. That's who they are. And every time they get a new loser, wanna be picked female in their presence, that's exactly when they try to put them on to, yeah, just say this, do this. And they be thinking that they're not the losers all of a sudden. Somebody said, what the nigga, like, bro, get your flaccid hot pocket drugged up hobbit your uncle used up as a bop. It stole your clothes from the trash can. Hot topic. But I think I'm done talking about these people. I just want to send the message. Stop fucking with people who you don't know anything about. And just because you can pay a fake loser hoe or a dude to try to, yeah, bro, beside you doesn't mean it's gonna work. Realize something. Look in the mirror and see who you actually are, and then look at me. It'll make a lot of sense. Look at you. Look at me. You already can tell the difference. That's why you're trying to beat me. Beat me at what though? What's the race? Because obviously you're trying to follow in my footsteps everywhere I go. How are you going to beat me to a direction that you don't even know where I'm actually headed? You think you do though, because you're going to constantly go to spiritualists to try to figure out what I'm doing next. You's a loser. A complete loser. And anybody else who behaves like him, like the hoe that need to get deported out of America because she don't respect Americans and she's not even authentically who she is, that girl need to go back to South Africa. And I love people from Africa. But that one is a bad apple, y'all. She making y'all look bad in America. All of them need to go. To go. And I hope the message gets sent. Ain't nobody trying to be me is me or better. That's never going to work. It's never going to happen. Only somebody who is delusional, arrogant as all hell, mentally chopped would ever think that. Who told this lie to them? Are y'all suddenly going to be blessed and highly favored too? Are y'all going to continuously trick people? My audience, by the way. Are y'all going to continuously trick my audience that you're actually me? Do you experience something real and not notice something's a little bit off about the thing that's fake? Because some things that they were trying to do, should I say, Spirit? Some things that they were trying to do, they were trying to find ways to prove that I was imitating them. Mind you, these people aren't the wiser. These people think that because they have fame, that means that people are going to believe that they did something first. Baby, influencers got the influence of the streets. It's people who've been following me for years. People from my even hometown been following me for years that can clock that. So anybody thinking they about to prove, oh no, I did it first. Is you dumb? You just audacious. You just stupid. You selling, you smoking your own crack and you getting high off of it. That's what I think. Because there's no way in real life world that you're going to convince other people that you did somebody else first, and we can see the timestamps, we can see the dates, we can see the proof. The influence is apparent. How they can't just admire because their ego is trying to prove that they're better than something that they thought that they can destroy. So imagine that. Imagine continuously trying to destroy something because you want to prove that you're better than it and you can't destroy it. So yeah, now you can't admire it openly. You already spread your lies about this person. You already gossiped about this person. There was a girl who was upset at the fact that my authenticity comes with everything about me, my facial expressions. So this pasty ass, untalented ass, no personality ass, trashian thinks that she's going to make fun of me for having facial expressions. I'm sorry, the Botox is so full in your face. Your 60 years old aged face at age, I don't know how old she is. She's in her 20s, right? She doesn't look it. So her and her fake friend was sitting there on camera talking some, do y'all ever practice facial expressions? Are you dumb? You barely can. First of all, what makes these white pasty hoes think that they're about to get on top of a black girl? I have soul, I have authenticity, I have talent, I have so much things about me. And what do they have? Just a BBL and a whole nature? A BBL and a whole past. So you have a BBL and you have a whole past. Everything about you is a hoe. A legit whore. And you're about to attack a pretty black girl that you want to be like. That you're weird over. You're going to attack me for the fact that I make facial expressions, you dumb hoe? Who the frick is these people? You have to, mind you, a woman who has to go to other black people and look at them and copy them so she can be cool too. And I'm supposed to be, what, shaking in my boots because a stupid hoe like her thinks that she's going to mock me with her fake friend, by the way? Am I supposed to feel some type of way about that? Because when I look at her, she's tasteless. Meaning, Not in the respect of how people use the word tasteless. I mean plain. Like, I don't mean no harm. I like certain white people, but certain white people, they're just super plain and boring. They need to know their place. Just because you're white doesn't mean that you're superior than a black girl that actually has it. Yeah, I'm actually born with it. Not like you though. But somehow I'm supposed to be the joke. Is you dumb hoe? Because I think that you've been dumb. And then they're the type to try to make a joke out of things. They don't realize that they're the cornballs though. Or maybe they do. And that's their way of trying to deflect. That's their way of trying to self-soothe. Wow, black people are just so mad all the time. Is you dumb hoe? Why is you trying to be a black girl then? You trying to be a black girl, but you don't even respect them. I don't know who you're talking about, but where I'm from, you can't go against the grain. I'm just saying. Crank 007 times some happy birthday. Thanks, Crank. I'm just saying. Those people are idiots. 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 And then they're supposed to be likable. Are we supposed to like these types of people that are idiots? I'm sorry. I don't target people for no reason. So if random people are just showing me hate because of where's that coming from? They're just showing me hate for whatever reason, right? Am I supposed to pay those people? Am I supposed to pay them kindness, or can I tell them to fuck off? Like, can I tell them about? Am I supposed to not tell them about themselves? Like, you're a loser though. Like, the black community don't really ride with you like that either. By the way, they on to something else. So you might as well stay in your white hole lane, okay? You might as well stay your white ass in your white ass lane. And stop coming over here for tips on how to be me. Is you stupid? They're stupid. And it's so crazy because when people have a lack of self-love, they hate to see it on you. Somebody says, I'm stuck up, rude, and raggedy. Yeah, I don't resonate with any of those things because I'm not. The people who I'm talking about, 100%. The people who I'm talking about, though, 100%. Because this page right here is me defending myself. So if you have a problem with the fact that I'm defending myself over somebody else who is being very pretentious and disgusting and rude to me, then this is not your channel, so you might as well leave. White pasty ass. We call them toaster strudels around here, babe. I'm going to call her a toaster strudel. I'll admit I do have a lot of hate for myself. But anyways, y'all. A lot of these people are weird. He says, I admit I do have a lot of hate for myself. I take it out on others. A lot of people try to target me because I don't represent a person that hates themselves. And the crazy thing about it is, have y'all ever showed kindness to certain people that hate themselves? They attack you as if you did something. It's as if all they know how to do is treat you how they treat themselves. I like, what is the point of that? I get attacked for no freaking reason. Look, Landon, me and you both. Me and you both. And it's just so weird because it's like, they take the kindness for weakness, 100%. And then they, to be real with you, they hate to see it. They really hate to see it because to there's some small part of them that's really saying, how are you living your life like that when I'm living mine like this? So you need to get with the program. I'm going to force you to feel like how I feel. I haven't seen you naked, that's why. What is she talking about? They're coins. And sorry for the dirty language, I was mad. It's okay, Lanny. Look, the way that I understand, look, I understand. These people be weird. 100% weirdos. Give me a second, y'all. I just seen something. I gotta screenshot it. Jury, there's so many unfamiliar faces in this chat. I agree, cats will be cats. Welcome back, Red. Somebody said you find it up. Thanks. I want to see you model scuba gear for me. What the freak? What the freak, Frank? Look, my spiritual team told me stop scratching my nose, and I did it again. My spiritual team told me to stop scratching my nose, and I just did it. Cats will be cats. Why you got the pro? Why you got the pro emoji? Nicole was just up here. I don't know where she's at. With the price before. What? You're looking beautiful, honey. Thanks, Red. These people. I don't think these people will ever get a clue. I think that they're meant. I feel like the reason why Spirit allowed this to happen, because we know everything is by design, right? I think the reason why Spirit allowed this to happen, for copycats to think that they're winning, for copycats to think that they're succeeding by doing this, is because they were already going to be the ones that were going to be super fans of the energy anyway. They were already going to be the ones that were going to covet what you had anyway. So Spirit just allowed them to think that they were going to succeed at something, to rip the rug underneath them. Isn't that what they tried to do towards me and you? Or if not you, me? They wanted at any second to make me feel like, haha, actually, they wanted to at any moment strip me of what I believe about myself, as if they had the power to do it. So how is that not what's happening in their reality? Because a lot of these people are already in their karma. 9 of Wands. A lot of these people are already battle worn. A lot of these people are already defensive. Sickness. Some of these people have sicknesses. A lot of these people are already injured. A lot of these people already need to take time to heal. How can they heal though when they have to keep working? How are they going to take time to heal when their life is full of drama and chaos by their own doing? So yeah, the way that they wanted to so bad be like, you think this? No. You have this? Snatch. That's the same thing that's happening in their world in reality when karma swings around. Baby gorgeous with makeup, but even pretty regular or natural, that's impossible. Thanks. Somebody said illnesses. A lot of them have it. Look, 10 of Cups is in reverse. This is the obsession that I'm talking about. Interesting. This is the obsession I'm talking about. This is the immaturity, the vanity, and also bad news. These are the things that they tried to inflict on me, but this is their life every day. I split the deck here. 2 of Cups in reverse. Disharmony, divorce, breakup, disagreement. I saw this as like a contract that's no longer sustaining. AKA, some of these people are out of work, out of jobs. Nobody's trying to work with them. Why would anybody try to work with somebody who don't even like Americans? In every way that they can, they find a new way to spit on an American. They the case of Down syndrome of kids, like stay in your lane. Jury, Nicole's back. I hope she doesn't see the emojis. Where's Nicole? Nicole, where you at? But yeah, it's like these people are just trying to find any type of way to live in the shadow. Cats will be cats is funny. They try to find a way to live in the shadow. That's why they do what they do. Never learned how to heal themselves, so they sell their soul. And it's so crazy because it's like if we're going to go inner child for inner child, their inner child is weak and pathetic. My inner child is the beast. Like what? If we're going to go inner child for inner child because they're obviously stuck in a childish mentality, my inner child will whoop their ass. Wait, I just got here. What are we talking about? We talking about these copycat energies that want to steal people's destinies. I named some people who are doing it towards me, but this is like a nationwide, worldwide phenomenon of energies that do this. So yeah, if we're gonna go inner child for inner child, my inner child will whoop their ass, because my inner child's gonna let them know, like, who did you think you was? I'm sorry, who did you think you was? Because my inner child knew who she was. Their inner child didn't know who they were, and they're still stuck there. They just have what they think is some perceived leverage over my energy, and they actually don't. Because when you just strip it down to the base, the bare minimum of a thing, when you strip it down naked, I'm still who I am, and I will still be who they want to be, not the other way around. Nobody trying to be me can make me feel some type of way of them trying to be me. Aw, you can't even be your mama and your daddy, ho. You have to be me, a perfect stranger. And the fact that they think that they hate me is delusional in itself. That's a lack of mental capacity. That's a lack of mental capacity. Where's the cards at? Five of Cups in reverse. Hope, forgiveness, moving on, healing. Look, the thing about it is, the fact that I already have healed and many of us has already been through that process is another reason why we're already fortified. So why do they think that their unfortified ass that's going to copy somebody else who knows who they are, why do they think they're going to override that or change it? The only thing they can do is be childish. My inner child would only think about toy kitchen sets and those over exaggerated Disney princess dresses with tiaras and heels. My inner child grew up already. My inner child already saw the world for the wickedness early. So my inner child 100% would have whooped their ass. While they're worried about kitchen sets, my inner child, if they ever tried to bully me on the playground, which they probably wouldn't have wanted to, but let's say they did, my inner child would have whooped their ass and would have told them about themselves. Girl, who the fuck is you? Oh, you're a dork though. Like, why did you think that? You see what I'm saying? They don't know that though because they're stupid. Look, there's different levels to this of stupid. Let me describe some of the stupidity levels that I see. Some of these people are already mentally, like, they're mentally a kid, right? So that's the first level of them being stupid. I'm just going to use the word stupid because that's what I'm trying to describe here. I guess you can just keep up with my train of thought. That's their first level of being ignorant, stupid. The second level of being ignorant and stupid is the fact that they're still operating out of lower, immature vibrational energy. Jealousy, competition, hatred. And then the ways that they go about it is very juvenile too. Slander, gossip. I'm going to show up to where people like her and like him, and I'm going to try to convince everybody around them, no, don't like them, like me instead. All of that stuff is very, very juvenile behavior. That's the second level of stupid. We're grown adults here, living life. Not them though, but we're grown adults. So this is two levels of stupid. The fact that they're emotionally stunted like a child. Now they're behaving like an emotionally stunted child. The third level of stupidity is when they go and do baneful magic against you. Oh, so you feel like you have the right to curse somebody because you just don't like something because you're childish and immature and need to get a life and need to mind your business and not worry about a stranger? That's the third level of them being childish. The fourth level of childishness is when they join these cults and covens and group up with other people to try to get the job done further. Because once you use magic like that, baneful magic like that, it already takes a piece of you. It takes something away from you, especially your mental faculties. Because eventually what the spiritual realm is going to do is strip you of you being a true problem for a lot of people. So the universe, in my opinion, does a few things. Either it slowly degrades and erodes who you are, different faculties. They start coming up with illnesses that they can't get fixed for, diseases and all that stuff. And then also, if they don't pass away completely, the universe also has a way of interestingly just knowing they're going to target somebody who's a no-no. And a lot of them that target me, I was the no-no. Did they know that though? No, they had an ego, they had arrogance, they had magic. They had followers, right? They had someone to pull the strings behind the door. So, and they're already emotionally stunted like a child. Do you think they think about that type of stuff? They fucking with the money, baby. And they ain't your business. They starting to look like some witnesses. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They don't realize that that's like 4 to 5 different tiers of stupidity. Of why it wouldn't work in itself. All they had was audacious hope. Like, bro, suck my dick. They fucking with the wrong niggas. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, definitely dumb. If you're healed, then you earn protection. If they dumb, so they use demons and witchcraft. Like, it has no restrictions. They use demons and witchcraft, and it can't even stick on who I am vibrationally because my vibration is high. So if you keep shooting up, which is exactly what they're doing, they're trying to shoot arrows at you up. And it can't reach all the way. Them arrows turn around and go back to sender. And then they're trying to figure out why it's not working. And then they're constantly stalking you, watching you, obsessed with trying to see when is it going to hit you. Why would it hit you? What's popping up? Eight of Cups, abandonment, disappointment, finding new paths, failed attempts. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all can't read it for real, but it definitely says failed attempts. That's what ends up happening. Failed attempts. You're shooting up, and they don't even realize how high I am, because when an object is really large, when an object is really large, you can't estimate quite the distance of how far it really is. Somebody said exactly, Jury. I'm just saying. Love your science. I'm just saying. That's exactly what's wrong with these people. All right, now, them toes about to come out on you. Mr. 313, please. But I'm just saying. Talking about these people, I'm tapped into their energy. So let's do a brief reading before I tap completely out and cleanse my energy. A lot of these people are drained. Drained. It's from their soul. I don't know how to describe that. Y'all ever felt like, imagine the day everybody got on y'all nerves, everybody was worrisome, the most effed up things happened to you. Like, everybody has had a bad day, right? Are we not human? Imagine you having a bad day and you feeling super drained. Like, these people feel that feeling, but it's in the pits of their soul. In the pits of their soul. That's like a hole, a void, a drain that cannot be filled. Jury, what's happening? I'm talking about these karmics. I aim for the moon, then shoot for the stars. Look, no, they aimed all right, but they don't have the strength to really shoot that dart far enough. They drain your spirit. They're the ones that have like a weary spirit, but it's in their soul. Y'all ever heard somebody say my soul is weary? That's not like something out of the Bible. These people's souls is weary. In the Bible, for those who read it, it says that God's people are like palm trees. Palm trees can bend under severe winds and pressure, and they don't break. These people aren't cut from the same. They're not anything like that. The unrighteous will always be uprooted, and the righteous will always stand. What does weary mean? To be weary, it means to be like, it's basically tired. Let me ask Siri. Hey Siri, what does weary mean? I don't want to Google. Weary, feeling or showing tiredness, especially as a result of excessive exertion or lack of sleep. He gave a long, weary sigh. These people are tired. They so-called African American, we are God's people, the Hebrew, the Bible speaks of. The so-called African American. In hell, obesity, fat patty. What is Tyrone talking about? The way that Tyrone said those words, though, when he said obesity, fat patty, I saw a spirit of greed. That's what I just saw when he said that. I saw a spirit of greed that's on these people. The reason why they feel entitled to what's yours and what you work for and what is for you is because they have a demonic spirit that's greedy. It's fat. And it's entitled. It feels like it deserves something. These people are very angry, by the way. They always hate to hear not only about who they truly are and to see their reflection, they always hate to hear the truth of the issue, why it won't work, and why they thought it did. This is the authentication card. They hate to know how authentic we are in comparison to them. You know how, look, another reason why they're weary, aka tired, it takes a whole lot of energy to study someone and to copy everything about them, especially when you're nothing like that person. Not only does it take a lot of energy, it takes a lot of energy to also target somebody who's undefeatable and think that you're going to defeat them. There's a verse that talks about hope deferred. Have y'all ever experienced hope deferred? That's basically you constantly wanting something and it's not happening. You're like, you lose all hope. They're experiencing that. That's in the weariness. On top of the fact that they have demons in their mind prancing around because they invited them to get more power. So now the demons that they have prancing around in their mind and their reality causing chaos doesn't allow them to get any rest of the mind. Some of them sleep. Some of them are getting put in such a hole that they're trying to constantly not just dig themselves out of, they're constantly trying to put on an image that everything's okay. All of that is so much exerted unnecessary energy. No shots on your birthday? I might. I got my bottles over here. I think it goes deeper than greed. That is stopping a new norm from being born to keep a collective in a weakened state. I agree, Jeremiah. I agree. But it's happening anyway. Those, like, the earth in itself, outside of the people on the earth in itself, thanks UFO Cowboy for the birthday wishes. And everybody else in the chat that said it. Somebody said you're stern. Thanks, Noel. When I'm stern, people consider that angry. I think that's microaggression to say that. Especially if you're not black and you say it to a black person, not you, Noel, but other people. The earth in itself has certain base. Let's go astrology a little bit. I might lose some people, but before I go astrology, let me say this: the earth in itself is going through different shifts, which means people are going through those shifts too. They're the ones who are left behind in the old way of doing things. Based off of astrology, though, there's certain planets that are happening anyways. So they're sitting here thinking that they're going to target the people and the positions when it's bigger than them, but they don't see that. Are we in the age of Pisces? I believe it was Aquarius. Tough love. Yeah, Chikozi. Welcome, Lala. Oh, hold up. What is she saying? Hi, Lala. That's stern. She said, okay, hi. So it's beyond them trying to target a person that they see is going to be a part of the new system and do good. It's beyond that. The whole earth in itself is shifting, which means you're going to target a person. You're going to try to imitate a person. The rest of the people are shifting as well. So you're targeting a person that's not ever going to actually, they're on time for their position. You might as well target all these other people who are gearing up to respond with open arms with that person. Sweetie, how are you from Ivory Coast of Africa? I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, it's my birthday, Lala. Kylie said facts. I'm just saying. So they're trying to just target the ones that's going to be in position. The whole earth is geared up to welcome them at a set time and date. If you read the good book, it says that the earth, I forgot that verse, but it basically says they like are yearning for God's people to be put in position. Do they know this though? I think that they have arrogance. So they are betting for something else to happen, as if it's in their control. Really what I'm trying to say is it's beyond their control. It's beyond their magic. Them doing the magic was just, them darts is landing back on them. They would have did better trying to target a whole collective of people, but they can't even do that. They're not big enough to do that. That's a waste of time, because that collective of people, they want to be their audience, to praise them, but that collective of people doesn't like fake stuff. It's not gonna vibrate. It's not gonna resonate. Yay! Happy birthday, Jury. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and let's make this a walk and drama-free live stream today. Thanks, Lala. Lala, this stream and the last live stream, I was talking about the dwarf. We fried him on Twitter, me and some other people that I follow, and ever since then, he been in his feelings secretly. Of course, I know this. Yeah, they stubborn. They fighting like hell to keep as many stagnant as possible. And that's why they're so weary, Jeremiah. Because beyond, let's say they don't believe in a higher power. Lala laughing at it. I'm serious. Let's say they don't believe in the higher power, right? Okay, if they don't believe in the higher power, let's just make it astrology, because they can digest that. The whole world is shifting. It's beyond just one person shifting. The whole world is shifting. You might as well try to target the whole world at this point. And at that point, you targeting the whole world will kick you out the matrix, because you're a threat to the system at large, legit. Hi, Jury. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks, Les Red. Hold on. Let me see. There's a Bible verse that goes along the lines of the whole of creation cries out for the birth of the sons of God. That's it. Yes, Chikozi. That's it. I'm going to read that again. There's a Bible verse that goes along the lines of the whole of creation, aka the world, cries out for, yearns for. Have y'all heard, like, even with the music industry, because I'm in music, getting targeted by musicians, people have been complaining about the state of music for a while now, for at least the last 5 years. Cries out for the birth. When is it going to begin? Of the sons of God. Meaning, when are we going to finally get an artist to really, that we can love again? Because none of these is sticking. Twin sis, looking good in straight hair. Thanks, Daniela. I'm going to have to look at your profile in a second. Happy birthday, Jewel. Thanks, Amit. Everybody who sent me birthday wishes, I appreciate you. Thanks. Amen. How is Padre? Did he lace you with gifts or gifts? Padre is a broke boy, and I just don't have time to even. I don't have time to even open up that door when it comes to that. He's part of the problem. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Padre at this time, he spent all his money on pathetic girls that he knew was pathetic. Just music after Shut Up God San Diego. What? But I'm just saying. Thanks, Chicozy, for that. You might be right about the rap game. Martin Luther King had a y'all are funny. I'm just saying. I'm just using that as an example. But if y'all resonate with this message, take it to how it applies in your life. Look, what card fell out? Nine of Cups, wealth, luck, pride, accomplishment. Behind that, Six of Swords. Moving from trauma, transition, better days are coming, relief. This is exactly that Bible verse we just read. The world cries out for the creation. The creation cries out for God's people. This is basically this. So yeah, give Padre the belt. 100%. I'm just gonna put him to jail. I mean, there's other people like the Gremlin that's on tour. I don't know. Is he on tour right now? The Gremlin that went up against him. He could go to jail. Padre can just go to like a mental prison for years. They both already in hell, to be real with y'all. They both are like, they both need help. But yeah, y'all, I'm just saying. Padre got an effed up situation going on with his love life. Like, could you imagine you keep picking low lives and then wondering why your life is in a lower life? Why you experiencing life at a lower octave? You keep surrounding yourself with low lives. Was you supposed to be on the high life, living with low lives and picking low lives and acting like a low life? I'm confused. I'm going to do the thing where I press the middle button on my keyboard with your name. Let's see what it says. Lala is funny. But yeah, y'all, I'm just saying, these people are stupid. That's really what it comes down to. All they have is ego, arrogance, and what they see is perceived temporary power. Because this is a time and season for everything. Hugh, you ain't got hubby under control. No, I do have him under control. I just released him to the streets, y'all. Jury, I'm going out of my favorite places in my room, and it was just trolling me up today. So we're not able and can make the meeting tomorrow morning, and I know I'm going to go out to dinner. The jerk. Les says how. Lala, you're funny for that. I released him to the streets, y'all. I don't got time for that. I feel freer without that drama. So I had to release him to the streets. I feel like he's comfortable there. Anyways, y'all, he probably feel comfortable in the streets, so he can stay. He can have as much fun as he wants. Meanwhile, I don't want nobody bothering me. So anyways, Callie says, happy birthday, queen. Thanks, Callie. Thanks, Kylie. I appreciate you. Thanks for the super chat. So we drinking tonight? We can. I might fall asleep. For the earnest expectation of the creation eagerly waits for the revealing of the sons of God. Romans 8:18-23 is the proper verse. I like that, Chakosi's. That's the exact verse too. For the earnest expectation of the creation. You know why it's so earnest? It's because people have been waiting. They've been waiting for something different for so long. Every time these copycats keep copying the real thing and it's off because There's no way that you could show up being something authentic when you're yourself isn't. It makes people even crave more of the real thing. Have you ever felt that, like, have you ever just really wanted, like, something bad? And I'm sorry, something. You wanted something, and nothing quite hit it the way that you wanted it to? Like, this ain't really my taste. But yeah, they eagerly wait for the revealing. When is the Most High God going to finally pull back the curtain? He's got to make a show, so he's going to prop it up. The Most High God is going to make sure it's going to be a wonderful reveal because he loves his people. Tequila and pizza might be a vibe. Lucky. And I love your outfit today. You look great. Thanks, Lala. I appreciate that. You guys, I'm starting to get hot. These people getting hot. Why? Ooh, I love when Spirit does this. They're getting hot because they're in the tower. Sudden upheaval. Broken pride. How could they have so... There's no way a copycat is sitting on my live trying to analyze everything that I do, and they hear the words that's coming out my mouth, and they see them, and they see me even different. They see themselves even different. There's no way there's not a brokenness of pride. Disaster. Of course it's disaster. They essentially ruined their life trying to ruin an innocent person just because they coveted something of theirs. So they ruined their lives out of coveting somebody's things that belong to them, that they felt entitled to. Are we supposed to look at these people as intelligent? No, I've been telling you they're stupid. Renovation. Of course they're going to have to renovate some things. Every single time a copycat is trying to find a new way to copy your energy, that's renovation and energy in itself. How tiring do y'all think that is? Have y'all ever renovated a home? That takes a process. Six of Pentacles, charity, generosity, employment, community. Yeah, I don't think they have much of those things because it's Page of Pentacles right behind it. Thanks, Spirit. Making plans, new job, practicality, potential. Yeah, I don't think they really have that much of those things. These people are now beggars. The tower is the fact that it's their finances, they're now beggars. If they ever was King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, they're reduced to needing charity and Page of Pentacles. Four of Swords, rest, recuperation, healing, taking a break. The reason why some of these people are quote unquote taking a break is because of this tower moment that's happening in their lives. Whenever you see these karmic people suddenly kind of quiet, I promise you there's too much of a tower moment happening in their lives for them to really put perfume over the turd. There's too much of it. So they're trying to hide out, literally, so other people can't see it. Jury, I wanted to let you know about my boyfriend. You seem confused because I said boyfriend and they said girlfriend and they are non-binary. Oh, Lala, I remember that. But Lala, I'm happy that you're okay. I had texted you that day that you came on my live, but I was busy in a reading, I think. And so I had texted you when you were saying that you were having thoughts about stuff. And then somebody else told me something about you saying something. So I was trying to make sure you're okay. I'm glad you're okay. Sounds like they lost whatever rank they had. 100%, Jeremiah. They lost it spiritually first, too, by the way. I just want to add that. Because everything happens spiritually first before it happens here. So take note of this, Jeremiah. For however long this has been going on, for me, this has been going on for some years. The first few times I prayed those prayers, they lost their rank like that. We're just seeing it in the 3D now. So imagine they lost their rank the first moment. A lot of times, not all the time. Some of these people lost their rank as soon as you started saying certain prayers. So, yeah, they lost their rank. Five of Swords, defeat. I love when Spirit does this. Defeat, Five of Swords, defeat, resentment, abuse, conflict. I love when Spirit does this. Anybody like her straight hair? Vote now. I do. No means mistake, strikeout, batters against Indio. I tried to commit and I'm okay now. Thank you. I'm so happy that you're okay now, Lala. I'll be honest. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. I did a poll, y'all. Since somebody said something, y'all can vote. I'll humor you guys. Y'all humor me back. Y'all can vote. What's y'all favorite look on me? Curly hair or straight? Vote. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Your birthday is today too, Juan. Look, happy birthday, Juan. My birthday twin. And I also never meant to be racist ever. It's okay, Lala. Lala, I feel like you have been growing as a person. Jury, how's your day? It's been good. Lord, who had you praying on? What did they did? They tried me. Somebody said curly weave cute too. Look, my videos from the last few days, I took a break, but I never called someone a blackbird monkey is what Little Mac added. I was giving them a nickname and didn't even It's okay. Look, Lala, don't even worry about it right now. Don't worry about it right now, Lala. It's okay. You like both? I wish they had an option for both. Happy birthday, babe. You need that in the back. Damn what? Look, 11 votes in already. Curly but kinky. Like the straight hair. Look, these people are in defeat. Defeat. What else Spirit has to say? Look, not only are they're in defeat, and God was always watching. He was watching the whole time. I love when Spirit does this. I love God so much. He was watching the whole time. That's why they're in judgment. Reflection, reckoning, awakening, spiritual calling. Really? Really? This should be reversed for them, meaning no self-awareness, doubt, self-loathing, ignored calling. Y'all see these people in these caskets? I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no harm. Some of these people ruined themselves, let alone ruined their career, ruined their reputation. They ruined their spirituality. You know how much karmic debt they're gonna have to pay back to get themselves in a healthy standing spiritual wise? Some of these people are being tortured. You should take a Christian pilgrimage to Egypt and Israel. Maybe. I like curls, but you rock both the same for real. Thanks, Shevin. Hola, mi amor. Hola, Hector. 10 of Wands in reverse. Meaning they're going to have to drop every burden. They're going to have to... I see this as they're going to have to come up off of every single thing they thought they was running off with of yours. Of mine. You're going to have to come up with all of that, Playboy, before you leave. Managing tasks. Learning to say no. Break down. That's the most important one. These people are breaking down. Avoiding duty. They're trying to dodge accountability. That's what that is. 10 of Cups is in reverse again. Broken homes. Sometimes the home that's broken is in their mind, is how I just read it. Loss of family. Loss of fans. Divorce. Meaning, if they're in contracts with people, people aren't willing to give them money to support them. So if these people are on a label, the label's not trying to back them anymore. Stuff like that. Lack of stability, of course. How are they going to build off of a broken dream at this point? A lot of these people had dreams that's now snatched for them. Isn't that what they were trying to do to another person, though? Audaciously. The High Priestess, intuitive, subconscious, inner voice, third eye. I'm seeing this as, look, you see how that eye is on somebody? I see that as somebody, it's like God was watching through you, through me, at what these people were doing. Your readings are honestly so cool. Thanks, Lala. Happy birthday from Cali and the 37 million. Thanks. Look, we got 17 votes in. I'm going to end it in 2 minutes, y'all. When it gets to 5 minutes, we're going to end the votes. These people's karma is the fact that not only did they have a lack of intuition, but they underestimated yours and mine. They underestimated, I'm seeing this as your spiritual protection. They underestimated the hand of God that was watching you, leading you, guiding you, following you. When they saw you, they thought that it was just you, so it was easy. When they saw you, they thought it was just you, so it was easy. Curly look, straight look, baby gorgeous, either way. So when they saw you, when they saw me, they just saw you and saw me. They didn't see the spiritual protection. And even when some of them was warned about it, they laughed. They thought it was fake. Look, not the High Priestess in front of the Emperor. Look, 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups in reverse. The High Priestess, she's sneaky. She's sneaky. She's sneaky. Not her next to the Emperor. So not only did you have spiritual authority, you legit just have authority. But I'm saying this is spiritual authority. Okay? Control, self-control, and structure. You didn't break, right? They wanted you to. They wanted you to at least break. Because then they would have put their energy for at least something. It would have benefited them in a little way if you would have finally broke. So you mean to tell me I did all of this and I ruined my life, and that person, they, nothing happened to them? That's what they thinking. It would have been even just the tiniest bit worth it if you just was ruined. It wouldn't let me vote on my other account. It's okay, little buddy. Look, I'm gonna close it out when we get to at least 25 votes. We got 21 votes. Let's see if we can get, what is it, 4 more votes at least? I don't know if we can get to 30 votes, but let's see. King of Pentacles. These last 3 cards are very empowering. I'm sorry. The High Priestess, Emperor, King of Pentacles, all upright. Businessman, wealthy, successful provider. This represents the collective that was targeted by these people. This is what this is why they were attacking you. This is what they wanted. Aspects of this. Even with the Ten of Pentacles being in, I'm sorry, I keep calling it Pentacles. Ten of Cups in reverse. That's what they wanted. And they're now the sacrifice, and they're put at a halt. That's what they got. That's what they deserve, is what Spirit said. They deserve the fact that they're now put at a halt. So you did all of that. The collective is still good. They're the High Priestess, Emperor, King of Pentacles, and you're the Hangman. You're sacrificed. Somebody said we got 50-50. One more vote, y'all. One more vote. That next vote is going to level out the 50-50. So let's see. Look, sacrifice. Release. Some of these people are being released. They might be released off of this earth. Y'all saw the Judgment card, how there was caskets, people coming out in the casket. Some of these people are going to be released from this earth. Released from this matrix. They're infestation. They're a disease. I was about to say they're a migraine. Some of these people are going to be exited out of this earth because it's not needed for when the earth keeps vibrating higher. They're even lower than the lowest point of the other vibrations on earth. They're going to exit the earth. Pause. New perspective. These people's new perspective is their ego deaths. Is their pride being broken. That's their new perspective. 4 swords in reverse. Confession. Some of these people, don't be surprised, some of these people confess. And an apology. Because some of these people are so corrupt and they did so much corruption to you, their world's not going to get better. Not even at least till they apologize. Some of these people are going to confess. They're going to try to find, of course, liars like to gaslight. So their confession might be false. It might be them trying to make it seem like they tried to do you a favor, or it wasn't really like that. No, it was exactly like that, though. And you meant it exactly like how you meant it. Some of these people's confessions is going to be false. Caught red-handed. Thanks. They're going to be caught red-handed. Have y'all seen that video of that preacher? He was like, we got you now. You caught red-handed. I'm gonna play it in a second. Conscience. Some of these people's conscience is haunted by thoughts of you, thoughts of their actions. Thanks, Lala. I'm about to stop. I'm about to end it, and after I read this last card, because they ignored warnings. So look, I'm so happy the Most High God allowed us to see some things. I could have kept going, y'all, but at the same time, I do want to call all my energy back and release all of this energy of them back to them. Thank you, Holy Spirit, in Jesus' name, amen. Let me end this poll, y'all. We got 28 votes. Any last votes? And 5. We're about to end the poll. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, let's end the poll. Sometimes we be getting last minute votes. The poll is saying 57% do their favorite look is the straight, and then other people are saying curly. I wish they had a third option so I could say a third option, because some people like both. But I appreciate the votes, y'all. Somebody said, can you move your hair? Van Dim, you're gooned out. It was on 50-50 until I had told you guys to vote. You said they became the sacrifice. 100%. If you shooting darts up at somebody and it's hitting you instead, you are absolutely the sacrifice. And to some of these people, they were the most gullible ones amongst the cult. They were the newbies in the cult. They wanted to be accepted real bad. And because they wanted accepted really bad, the ones who kind of knew better allowed them to be the dummy. They in the front line of fire now. They the front men's on the line. That's how the devil tricks them. Lala said, straight hair wins. Yeah. Give myself away. Are you singing church songs? No. was about to say something. Spirit told me not to say it to y'all. Maybe Spirit will allow me to say it later. So somebody said, what cult they talking about? Cults, covens, organizations, secret members, secret societies, things done in the dark secretly amongst groups of people, secret plans and plots against people. However you want to look at it. It could just be people that are all have the same agenda at a work, at a job. It could be all kinds of structures coming together, different entities working together. Sometimes when it's groups of people, see you later, Lala, enjoy your dinner. Sometimes when it's groups of people, it doesn't necessarily mean this group is working together. It just means this one over here, that one over there, this one over here, that one from that past, that ex. It doesn't even mean they're working together. Sometimes that is groups of people. But whatever these groups of people are, that's who I'm talking about. If Spirit don't let you tequila will, I'm so weak. I'm so weak. If I remember, sometimes Spirit would do that to where it doesn't come to mind. I'm like, why can't I remember what I was about to say? Funny, Spirit just allowed me to say it now. Let me drink some more water. Spirit said, the way that these people believe that you have to sacrifice to earn rank in society, they became your sacrifice for you, though. They sacrificed themselves. They dedicated their life to you anyways. They wanted to be you, do all kinds of stuff like they were you anyways. So yeah, they became the sacrifice that they were trying to do to earn spiritual rank and power. They just became it for you, though. Hey, Jury, you ever got a reading done to see what galactic community you come from? I feel like they said Syrian and some other one. I have to double check to see if that's right. Excuse me. There was one that sounded like a cat. There was one that sounded like a cat, and I can't remember the name of that one. But I was like, that makes sense because I feel like I have a connection to a cat, and I kind of have a cat look. I think I'm kind of coming close to it. It would have been lion. I think it is. I think it's like Lyrian or lion, something like that. It's one of those. I want to do a reading for myself, not necessarily me for myself, but somebody who knows that, and see what comes up. Baby bird, I'm so weak. Happy B-Day. Thanks, Nunu. But yeah, now I want to see. Like, I wonder who would be able to do a good job at giving me that message. Jeremiah, if I find out, I'm gonna come back and let y'all know. When you say cult, it makes me think of the show called Ruthless. Oh, I've never seen the show. How's your day so far? Look, Nunu, it's been good. No complaints, really. At this point of the day, look, it's been a peaceful, beautiful birthday. Jeremiah said, okay. I'm going to let you know. If I ever get the information, I'm going to let you know. But yeah. Because they do be saying Starseed. Blessing your B-Day. Thanks, Nunu. Look, I hope the rest of my month goes just as good as if every day forward in the month of May is my birthday. But like in a beautiful way. So yeah. A whole bunch of weird, evil, demonic that's them. That's their life. And now their mind is gone. They're housing demons that they try to they allow to enter into them to give them more power. Some of these people, they be jealous of your spiritual gifts, so they go to demons to get these spiritual gifts and enlightenment. Some of these people, they be wanting what you have, so they, all kind of crazy stuff. Jules, did you go see the movie Sinners yet? I actually didn't see it yet, Red. What did I do today? So far, I've been on live for at least an hour, 13 minutes, y'all. Like and subscribe. Wish happy birthday to the queen. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed year. Thanks, Red. I appreciate it. I'm so blessed to be here with you. Thanks, Noel. I think I'm from Sirius. Yeah, I think that was another one. Sirius. I vibe with Commit. I feel like the things that I remember in my mind is Sirius. I don't know if I said that earlier. Did I say Syria? But Sirius, Lyran, and there's another one. But there's one that reminds me of a cat. And I think that that one is something somebody said. And it just made me think, like, but to be real with you, that was a message I got so long ago. I probably am just misplacing my information. So if there's a reader somewhere that knows how to clock it for me, I wish I look. Hopefully, I run into them and they can tell me or something. Lyran is the lion, I think. Jeremiah, how do you think I could be able to find out? Maybe there's like a random one on YouTube. Excuse me, I keep burping these baby birds. You need a manager, Noel, for your carpentry business. You and Blue Green could get together and y'all could do y'all business together. My milkshake brings other boys to the yard. This is my vanilla milkshake candle, and my sprinkles are swimming in the. My sprinkles are swimming in the freaking oil. I mean, what is it? Wax. So yeah, I don't know how long I'll be on here tonight, y'all, because I'm about to, in a second, I'm about to go take a shower, maybe cleanse my energy, my aura. This karmic read. Honestly, I don't have to take a full shower to cleanse my aura, but I kind of like the karmic energy is something that I like to cleanse my aura from. I seen a few videos that speaks to how Syrians are, and it resonated. Interesting. I had to get a reading. Excuse me. I did do one of those things recently, and the lady had said a specific one, and I can barely remember the name of it at this moment. But she was on TikTok, and she was the one person that said it. She had all of them together, and she said it kind of quick, but it resonated. I was like, oh, that's the one that I think is me. So I'm gonna have to do it again to figure it out. I'm gonna have to do it again to figure out which one it is. So yeah. You guys, I might end this YouTube live in a second, or at least step away to the side for a pause. Y'all, I got a Hidden Truth Oracle deck. I tried to use this one time in a reading for some situation in my life, and I couldn't quite get a good read on it, or at least I thought that way. And I figured that's something that I should have reached out to somebody else to get the information on. It was for some type of past event. So let me see. Let's just see for giggles if the truth deck could say something. I don't know to what extent the messages are in here, but let's see for a karmic that is in your life. I'm gonna use you, Jeremiah, as an example. Let's see what the truth is when it comes to that. I wonder if you're happy without me. Not to make this super romantic, but your copycat, Jeremiah, or for whoever's listening, they're constantly thinking about how you're happier. This doesn't have to be just for Jeremiah. This could be any of these karmics that we're talking about that's copycats. Not only are they wondering if you're happy without them, it's like they know that you are. He said, LOL. Maybe some being from Sirius will communicate with you through dreaming. Maybe. These people know. They're like, dang, these people are happier than me. They're comparing themselves. Let's see what else. 2 other cards flipped out. I hide behind material things. Well, we know that. The material things is also pride, really. I'm getting pride. Somebody said gay happy. Today is my birthday. Yes, Ethan. You have some long hair. You plan cutting it? No, Nunu. So these people are seeing that you're happier. They're constantly trying to hide through something. Oh, I'm going to post this picture. Maybe it can make me look like I'm not doing as bad as I am in life. Oh, I'm going to act like I'm in this relationship. Maybe it's going to make it look like I'm happier in life. Oh, I'm going to buy this thing, which some of them, they really are in a financial position to be purchasing anything. I'm going to buy this thing, this material item. Hopefully it looks like I'm happier than them in life because I'm watching them be happy. So yeah, of course we know they're hiding behind material things. This one says, I'm so attracted to you. They're attracted to the light. This is why they're stalkers and weirdos. Yeah, weirdos keep thinking of you. Some of these people are physically, they see that you physically look attractive. But the reason why it says I'm so attracted to you is because what? Some of these people, on a romantic tip, they're interested in you. So if you ever think like, oh, this person wasn't attracted to me, no, they really are. They're hiding behind material things. This is a love message for somebody. For somebody, there's a lover in your life. You probably broke up with this person, left this person. Unless this person ghosted you, this person's attracted to you. They hide behind the materials of what they were chasing for. They were probably chasing skirts or a dude in his car. And so that's what they tried to hide behind. They thought that was going to give them protection. Oh, this will be a better financial move for me if I deal with her over here because she got a bag because she's a scammer. Oh, it'll be better for a financial move if I deal with her over there because she's a stripper, so I know she's getting that money. Stuff like that. They was hiding behind the materialism. Okay, take it how it resonates. I wonder if you're happy without me. Of course, they're not just looking. They're not just looking in the rear view. They're looking back while they're driving. Somebody's thinking, we will be together again. Ooh, that's some things that you need to rebuke sometimes. Sometimes you need to rebuke some stuff. Let's see if anything else comes out. Hell no, no attraction for me. Some of these people, the word attraction means that they're like drawn to your light. He said that's obsession, 100%. Let's see what else. Let's see if there's anything else they want to say. Let's see. Anything else? Spirit, pull it from their deepest, darkest subconscious. What they really are trying to hide. Ooh, yes, Spirit, show us what they really are trying to hide. Ooh, this flew out. The we will be together again came out in reverse. Some of these people know that they have crossed the line to where you and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Some of these people know that you probably have salvation and they don't. So we will be together. I'm seeing this as in the afterlife when all is said and done and y'all both are passed on. They're going to be here, you're going to be there. That can paint the picture for you guys. I know some people Toto and me, some people don't believe in all that. I'm just saying it for how Spirit's giving it to me. Some of these people know that they're on the dark side and you're on the light side. Oh, she can say, look, just call my name and I'll be there. Some of these people know that you will never be there for them. So we will be together. That's something that they're really hiding. Some of these people fear that. Let's see if they have any other fears, actually. Let's see. What else do they fear for the collective to know? Ooh, this one is something that's constantly on their mind that they really fear that you know. I wish I could share my good news with you. The reason why they can't share the good news is because they don't have any. No, they don't have any good news. They wish they could stunt on you. This is constantly on their mind. This is constantly something that they're like, some of these people are getting tired mentally. They're having mental exhaustion because they keep on trying to think of something. What can I do? What can I do to make it seem like I'm still on top? I'm still popping. You know, they burnt the bridge. Exactly. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Thanks, cats will be cats. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven, Lord? Y'all are funny. Some of these people know that. The reason why they wish they could share good news is because ain't nothing good happening to them in their life. They wish they could find a new way to stunt on you. If something good was happening to them right now, which is part of the ego death, if something good was happening to them right now, you think that they would finally be humble to be like, oh, I want to share this with you. No, they will be using it as another attempt to on you, to brag. Hi, Autumn. Your cat died yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that, Ethan. So yeah, they want to share good news. Share is loose there. They might be loose. Chirika. Sorry for your loss, Ethan. Let's see. Welcome to the chat, Gigi. This one just shot out. This is something else they think about. I want to be more than friends. So some of these people lied. Some of these people Not only did some of these people lie about wanting to be more than friends with somebody else that you suspected, however, some of these people are being deceptive towards people in their life. This is for love, a love situation for somebody. Somebody's being deceptive. I'm seeing a wig cap. Deluxe wig cap. I'm seeing somebody has you know how you can have a regular burger, a plain burger, and then you can deluxe it. Some of these people are really adding bells and whistles onto in a person's face so they can be distracted from the idea that they don't want anything more with them. But this is like user energy. So some of these people are just using somebody and they're lying to them. Also, I'm kind of getting I want to be more than friends. Some of these people are just they're fans. There was something else that came up, but Spirit didn't allow it to come up. But some of these people fear that you don't want to be anything more with them. Let's see what else. Also, I want to be more than friends. Some of these people are hunching on their friends, their quote unquote friends. I wish I had treated you better. I'm afraid to contact you. These people are in a position to where because their life is falling apart and they're seeing you and your life is doing good, now they're regretting, oh, I wish I would have treated this person better. I wonder how far that regret goes. Because do they regret their actions or just the outcome? I wonder how far that regret goes. And then the fact that it says, I'm afraid to contact you, some of these people are just afraid of you, period. Some of these people are afraid to contact you because they spiritually they know that if they apologize to you, a lot of this karma is going to lift up. Somebody said, go in, Jury. They know spiritually if they were to apologize, a lot of their karma will lift up off of them. But the reason why they're scared is because a lot of these people gotta go through that ego death. They gotta eat that cake. They gotta eat that crow. They gotta confess to what they did. No, I'm not calling her Italian. Jury knows what I'm referring to. What did Les say, y'all? What did Les say? What time's the pizza coming? I had pizza earlier, y'all. Let's see what else. Let's see if there's anything else, Spirit. This is my first time using this deck, especially on live. This one wants to come out. I want to tell you how I feel. It's crazy. They want to tell you that they wish they didn't do what they did because they're in regret. They want to tell you how they feel. They're just too scared. They're cowardly. They didn't learn the lesson in life. Jury, I'm going to leave this stream because I have to get breakfast, spam, eggs, rice, pancakes, and I have to go to the mall to buy low-rise jeans. Castle Cats, I bought some low-rise jeans this past week too. We can wear it the same day. Enjoy your breakfast and have fun shopping. I hope you find something that's the perfect wash color and they fit perfect. You had pizza earlier too? That's what's up. Should I text him? UFO. I'm gonna tell you in a second. The next cards I pull is gonna be to see. I was talking about that pizza night. I know, Les. I know. But yeah, some of these people, they're afraid to contact you. They know they could. They know they should. They just are cowards. Because what would that phone call, what would that contacting entail? Where do some of these people start? Some of these people, they would love to omit as much as possible. Some of these people don't know how far do you know what you know. So how am I going to start off apologizing when I did so much stuff? I don't know how much you know, so I don't want to expose myself talking to you about how much far I know what you know. Anything on corrupt cops looking for someone on a Jake and warrant because Spirit exposed them and weirdo ex creeping. So far, we didn't necessarily touch on that, and that didn't come out necessarily, Gigi. However, we have been talking about these copycats and these karmics. Right, they can't confess that they stole from you. Exactly. Because then that's a whole... Some of these people don't know where to start because they lie so much. They don't even know when was the first lie at this point. Well, some of them do, but you know. UFO, you said, should you contact them? I lost myself for a little while. UFO, you can contact them in a little while. Is he still up here? UFO, you said, should I text him? In a little while. I feel you even though we're apart. I think so. Spirit said yes. Let me see what this one... Literally, you can probably text them later on tonight. I don't know what time it is where you're at. It will be okay. I'm seeing the number 9. Yeah, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 4 minutes. You can text them in a few minutes. I promise you, they probably will respond. I see them getting back to you, if anything. If they don't respond right away, I see them getting back to you. There's a connection. This person probably thinks of you when they hear certain music. Did y'all ever listen to a song together, UFO? Because I think that there's a specific song that they're gonna think about, or they thought about you recently, actually. So UFO, sure, you should text them. I don't get it as a bad time. I think this person's kind of stuck on you. I don't know if you realize that, UFO. This person is really attracted to you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yeah, UFO, this person's extremely attracted to you. I think about him all the time, not gonna lie. UFO, it's so interesting because I'm seeing the card saying that he thinks about you. Let's see what he thinks. I bury myself in work to forget you. He just keeps himself busy. But y'all both have this connection that y'all both can feel. Welcome back, babe. Red. Jeremiah said, thanks for the reading. Thanks, Jeremiah. I appreciate it. I appreciate the super chat. If Gigi says her question again, I can see what Spirit has to say real fast. At least I was using these. I'm going to get in your UFO. What the freak? Look, I would appreciate it if you guys double tap the live stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, new people. But I think I have returning subs right now. Somebody said no homo. I think UFO, actually, I think UFO is a boy. You and I were too young. UFO might be too young for you, Noel. So, yeah. I think I'm about to change clothes in a second, even though I feel like I look cute. Have a good night, love. Stay cute. Thanks, J-Dog. So, yeah. Some of these people are looking for you guys. I saw I look for you everywhere. You called UAP, not UFO. Who's UAP? I'm not looking for love, just confirming love. I'm so weak. You came closer than anyone. Yeah. I wish I could share my good news with you. It's still in reverse. So that's the Hidden Truth Oracle, y'all. I'm so happy that I got this deck. I've seen other readers use this deck, and I feel like I finally got my hands on it. I feel like I finally got my hands on it. Even though this was for divine masculine, divine feminine, or a former lover, love interest, or simply the one that got away. So maybe we'll use this more often in different lives. In a second, I don't know if I'm gonna change the live stream or what, but I'm thinking about using it for readings later. Unidentified aerial phenomenon, but I prefer UFO. Adrian, why can't I see everybody's lives? What I missed when I was going, well, what's his name? BMD heart rate finally dropped below 0. Adrian, I haven't seen BMD for days. I haven't seen him for days. I don't know where he is. There's a cow rave 24/7. That's why they all got abducted, and I'm 21. I'm going to go to sleep now. 3:06 a.m. Jules, enjoy the rest of your day. Don't get mad at Padre for long. Allow him to straighten up. Us men be messing up sometimes. Good night. Y'all, Padre's gonna have to royally apologize. Where he gonna start to apologize, Les? He gonna need your guidance or where to start. He tricky though. If you're not careful, he tricky, y'all. He was locked up with me. He was in my cellie. Y'all, he had to go to solitary confinement. I sent him. I made sure he got sent there. So, wow, they give an option to where you can reply. Y'all, I have no idea why my phone. we're on strike because we think. What do you mean, Ramil? Oh yeah, they sent him into that religious dorms to show. Please pray for that dude. He need prayer, y'all. He need prayer. I don't F with him. Oh, that's a cute emoji. I'm still trying to figure out how that one person gifted memberships because I still have yet to see it. Hey, I forgot Adrian's a member. New members alert, new members alert. Adrian, that's crazy. They had locked you up for as long as Black Man Diddy has been hiding from the channel. He might be locked up too. I'm not looking for love, just confirm love. Yeah, my phone is stuck there. Why is my phone stuck there? He in YouTube jail. He probably is. Sometimes people's prayers don't go above their head. I agree, Noel. I agree. Completely. Completely, I agree. Listen, y'all, I think I am about to end the live for a little bit. I've been up here at least it's showing an hour and 35. I don't know if it's been longer than that. But I will end this live, y'all, and I might be back up here later when I like get comfortable, get situated. And we can just spend the rest of my birthday together. We'll probably just chill, get lit, you know, stuff like that. What y'all think? Yeah, I missed the members giveaway. Go to keep jury's notifications on. You'll miss out. I try to find a way for me to like send the members like here. I told the sheriff, please let me out from Jewel Blee Day, please. He said, I key. And he tossed you a literal key to leave. That's crazy. You know what's crazy, Adrian? I knew a boy, his name was so close to Aki. And I was like, that's crazy. I used to say that to him too. A key. Exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in a little bit. If not, I'll see you guys the next time I get on live stream. Okay. Love to everybody in the chat, all the haters, all the copycats and stuff. I wish you rot. Okay, I wish you have the week that you deserve, the life that you deserve, the day that you deserve. Okay. Okay, Jules. God bless you. Thanks. If I get up here later, aquí means here in Spanish. Yeah. What are those cards you're using? They don't seem like the typical cards. Oh, this is an oracle deck, the Hidden Truth oracle deck. To be real with you guys, I might get comfortable and then I might get back up here and we can just chill vibe. We'll probably drink and I may do some oracle decks because I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get off. If I don't go to sleep. Sometimes when I tell you guys I'm gonna come back up here and I don't, sometimes it's because I literally just like end up relaxing and go to sleep. I'm coming back if you are too. Enjoy the rest of your night. Make sure you guys hit the bell notifications y'all can see. Okay, let me set notifications now. Alright, cool. Stay blessed. I'm coming in. Okay. Thanks, everybody up here. People who show the love, love back to you. People who are secretly hate back to you. Let me stop. But yeah, love to you guys. Thanks for the happy birthday stream. Thanks for all the super chats. Um, and honestly, low-key, thanks for partying with me for my birthday. We might join and come back up here again. But yeah, y'all are cool vibes for sure. So yeah, love. See you guys later. If you need me, leave a comment. I can see it better. Let me know that you guys were in the stream.